Honda sales.
Oh, yes. This is Lieutenant Balzania from the West Springfield PD. We just got some calls in about a Hispanic male that is running around your lot naked, flashing cars on Route 5. Have you seen anything?
I didn't. Personally, I don't know.
Yeah, supposedly he's been in and out. They've seen him on a couple of vehicles. They're not sure if he's wiping his genitalia on the windshield or whatever the case, but I'd ask you guys if you see anybody out there.
Right now, I don't have sitting inside. I can walk outside and double check. Let me ask somebody else.
All right, yeah. If you do see him, we ask if you can compare genitalia to see whose is bigger. Would you mind doing that for me? This is Lieutenant Balzania of the West Springfield PD.
Give me a second, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
They've called Town. This is John speaking. I'm help you.
Yeah, hi. I was on a hold. I was looking for a used car.
Okay. Do you know who you were on hold with, by any chance?
I did not catch a name. No, I'm sorry.
Okay. What type of car were you looking for?
It's something preferably four-door. Something a little newer, lower miles. Not much wear and tear on it.
Okay. I mean, I'm sure we definitely have a bunch of Civics and Accords that would fit that description. Did you see one in particular you liked?
No, I just seen there's a lot of options, but, one of the things that's most important to me is that there's enough backseat space for me and my partner.
Okay.
Sometimes we can get a little rowdy and we're both taller men, so I need enough room for that,
Okay. Not a problem.
Another important thing to me, too, is with the Hondas, are the seats easy to clean?
Leather's definitely easier to clean than cloth, so yeah, leather would definitely be.
Yeah, because sometimes Jonathan spurts like a fire hydrant, and I know sometimes it's just hard to contain.
Okay.
Yeah, I sometimes I think he eats cucumbers before we get down to business because it comes out really liquidy,
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, so as long as it cleans out, though, that's not a problem. I try to catch most of my mouth, but
Yeah, it happens.
From there, do you have things that kind of roll in the teen range for prices?
Yeah, absolutely. That's pretty much our inventory.
Yeah, I like most of my men teens, so if I can spend around that kind of money, that would be good.
Okay.
Do you have any hot young salesmen that would be able to show me around some?
Absolutely, got a feel for you.
Excellent, excellent. Can I have more than one at a time?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, and how desperate are they for a sale?
Very.
Okay, excellent. Because honestly, I'd just pay whatever you're asking if they would really show me the ins and outs, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, excellent.
All
right. What time are you guys open till?
We're open till midnight tonight. Come by anytime.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it only said sex on your schedule.
No, a couple extra hours.
Okay, excellent. And the car's usually locked or are they unlocked?
They're all unlocked.
Okay, and I can just throw my load in a couple and see what I like best?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Sebastian, you've been a very good help. I appreciate it much.
Yep, no problem.
Should I ask for you when I come down?
You can ask for anyone.
When I come down your throat, I should ask for you?
Yeah. XL. Cloak and Dagger. We back. Check. Peace to the 7s and 17s. The devil wait till you sleeping and then he start selling dreams. Give a false definition until you guess what it means. Got a script written for you before you step to the scene, and we live it out. Every lie cause it seems so real. I conceal Beretta 9s with the beam. I was shown one way to provide for the team, so I had fiends hooked off the lines like Kareem. It was street credit before credit scores. Metaphors over metaphors was less mature. Black one zip up hoodie was a death couture. Doing devilish meant to ensure you reach heaven's door. Less is more, learn what to use the lessons for. House cats get confused for lions if they never roar. Now I separate the sheep from the goats, the sleep from the woke. I can see what you don't, nigga.
So, up until now, you have believed that we were playing a game. I've contended that this is exactly what whoever's behind this game would like you to believe. In all the fun and excitement, none of you have stopped to ask, what is the point of this?
Peace Peace to the 7s and 17s. I'm trying to raise my daughter so they can be better queens. Trying to prepare a vision for shit that I never seen. Trying to leave my gun on do not disturb. It never ring, I would like to put it back. But niggas whack and got no like for life, so they attack. So the slide, I pull it back. Rather take these building blocks and make them stack than to dodge they attacks, cause they lost and react. Facts, you see how they did Nip, and he was the outlet that empowered his strip. Most of real fall victims to some coward shit. Sick, I scour shit quick so that I don't get hit. I seen it all. They build you up just to see you fall. Root for your progress, then hate when you evolve. Shortchange you when you ask them to keep it tall, and that's the energy that we don't need at all. Nah.
Our foundation. We are here to save the children of the world. The parents in the very near future, when they see themselves not fit to educate and qualify their children, will come and recommend them to be a 5%er, and the children got to do their job to teach the parents to be civilized people, because the world is uncivilized, and these are our words.
Warning, this show contains content and language some may find offensive. It is intended for mature audiences only. If you are easily offended, do not like to hear explicit language, or just have a whack and horrible sense of humor, you should probably stop watching right now. If you are still here, it means you are awesome and want to have a good time with us. If that's the case, we salute you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, where is it? Why haven't they found it?
Veruca, sweetheart, I'm not a magician. Give me time.
I want it now. What's the matter with those twats down there?
Nassau on the Bahamas.
Good, everybody.
Hey, Sam. By the Royal Caribbean.
I have connection issues, so I can't stop you. Just let it run out.
All that. On the island, too.
Why are you not
Fire.
bitch?
In the pool. Swimming up to the bar. Like,
What's good, everybody? For some reason, this doesn't want to connect. And open it again. So we got the music just run out. Let's go to the minutes, of course.
all right.
We can just sit here in silence. My shit's not connecting. There we go. It's done.
It'd be funny if it restarted.
Yeah.
No, not restarted.
What's good, y'all?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried. I have no control over here, I guess, tonight.
Love that for me.
Yes. It is all on you.
He's gonna fix it. Don't let him fool you. Yo, it's the Just
He's
Being
probably gonna
Frank
stop
show.
the show and fix
We
it,
got
and then
Frank.
restart the stream.
Leg, whatever his name. No, I'm joking.
I bet I got to update it on that computer. That's probably the problem.
What?
Frank's just spending the rest of the show thinking about how to solve the problem, like he always does.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna bother him
He's gonna
all
come over
show
here
now.
eventually. Like, I've been waiting him out this
Yeah,
entire time.
I'm gonna have to go to break.
I told you.
Word?
What?
As long as everyone can see us right now, y'all should be able to hear us.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, let's
I don't even know.
do the test. Yeah, yeah, we're good.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right, it's on you.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. We're back. Sorry for all that.
Not really, but-
Madness. You're not really sorry?
No, I'm not really.
Because it's not
either.
my fault.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Whatever.
Really.
I'm just being frank.
But don't. I could still do that.
No.
No, you can't. Oh, there we go.
Was it hot as
Go over
hell?
there.
In the Caribbean, it was, yeah.
Like-
but not when you're on the ocean.
Was
on
it
the boat.
blistering?
Yeah. Yeah, it was hot as fuck. But it was like a different type of heat. It wasn't like mad humid. It was just dry and hot.
Dry is crazy.
I just have to say it like that.
Dry and hot.
Hot.
But it was wild. Like a lot of the cars were like right-hand driver and shit, and they were mad little because the roads are mad small. You could definitely tell I wasn't in Kansas no more, Toto.
That's mad funny. When you think about it, Kansas. The fact that they chose Kansas is mad funny too. Like the random Kansas. For Wizard of Oz is what we're speaking of. Y'all see Return of the Oz? You ever seen that?
I think so. Isn't that the one that had the monkeys with the wheels?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Franco?
Franco. I don't remember any of the names except Dorothy.
No, the actor.
What, James Franco?
Yeah.
He's in that?
He's in a Wizard of Oz movie. Like
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro, you never seen that shit?
I mean, yeah, but no.
What
I've
part
seen
does he
it,
play?
not him.
I don't believe you.
What part does he play?
He plays a part in the movie.
Cut it out.
Not already.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm
Frank?
trying to get this right here. Trying to do it on my hand.
Are you high already?
Yes, bro. I'm struggling.
He's having that high moment where you're intensely focused on everything but talking English. Apparently, for me at least.
Whatever, man. Oh,
Whatever.
I'm trying.
Are you trying to make them the same size when you press the button or something? What the fuck are you doing?
He's struggling. That's what he's doing.
With sobriety.
There you go.
Never.
There we go.
What happened? What's the difference? What
Well,
did
so now you can see everything.
If we could see everything before.
No, it was all like all over the place.
It wasn't, but okay.
It would have drove me nuts all night.
This guy.
All right, welcome to the Just Me and Frank show.
Frank can finally
Hi.
start.
He's fresh off the boat.
Hello.
Hell yeah, I was on a boat, bitch.
Fresh off the boat.
Wavy.
Wavy. Literally.
I've been tripping. She done bounced back and forth a couple times. She been OT.
Yes, oh.
Oh yeah. OT is the thing.
We've been domestic.
I've been putting in OT.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ever listen to OT The Real?
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that.
He's fire.
Yeah. Actually. I feel like I played him and Frank said he was okay.
Then he probably was.
I don't find.
Okay.
I feel like that's very believable. Frank would say that.
Nah, I feel like
you don't like
he did.
drug rappers.
It's not
That's
that.
not true.
That's not why. I think he was saying that, like, I'm pretty sure. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm pretty sure you have broken.
I feel like he's like a white Beanie Siegel.
Yeah, but I think he was.
Yeah,
like,
I know who you're talking about now.
I think he was listening
Yeah.
to like.
Yeah, he's fire.
Yeah, but you asked. You were like that.
He's
He's
Whitey
not
Siegel.
saying anything that was moving you. Like, remember?
Yeah. But I said I acknowledge his skill.
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was rapping dope. Like he was saying hot shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I try to look at. I'm trying to always be a hater. You know what I mean? So I try to also acknowledge that people do their art.
You
their
are
way.
trying to always be a hater?
No, I'm trying not to always be a hater.
I was like, you're trying to be a hater? What?
I'm not trying to be a hater.
I don't think you're. I think it's just your opinionated. I don't think look at it as like you being a hater.
I'm opinionated about this not working. Like I have a bad opinionated.
A bad what?
Fucking pisses me off, motherfucker.
I told you he was going to be talking about it for the whole show.
No, I'm going to just put it away.
And think about it until break time.
Yeah, that's for break time.
So why put it away?
That's a whole time away.
You guys saw the Puff and Cassie hotel video?
Obviously, everyone's seen that.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't mean to sound like a dick when I said that. I just mean like it's everywhere. That's all I mean by
All
that.
I'm saying is, who hasn't done that to a girlfriend? You know.
You two are wild.
What the
First,
fuck?
this nigga just diminishes it, demeans it, and then you, who hasn't done that? That's what Charleston White said. He was like, "Why is everybody acting like? You know, this niggas out here doing that in relationships, and people fighting. Ain't nothing wrong with it."
Yeah, that don't make it okay.
I'm like, hell no. Nigga, that nigga beat that woman up. There is no...
And they, like, no,
there's
punched
no
her.
Yo, he hit her like the
kicked
bell
her
just
crazy,
rang or some
yo,
shit. Like
Yo,
they were
knocked her
going
down.
round for
There
round.
is some women that will throw hands with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we
Not with
she
Puff.
tried to run away.
No, yeah, no.
Not with Puff.
She tried to run
This dude
away.
is wild. She didn't even try to run. She was done.
She was
Yeah,
out.
she just played.
Oh,
that.
you're talking about the initial escape.
Yeah.
You see Puff running down the hall.
When she went
crazy.
tiptoeing out. That ain't right. A woman should never feel like that.
No.
That she gotta like tip to get away. That's
yeah,
wild.
just leave. Like,
And you come out with some sorry ass apology.
Nah, there's not.
Exactly.
The nerve of this.
But what if he was really sincere?
He apologized.
It wasn't sincere.
If he was sincere, then he would have let the cat off the bag years ago when it happened.
I don't
paid
care.
her off.
How sincere can he be?
Right.
Like, it just shouldn't have happened.
Right.
Like you know what type of state of mind?
I'm obviously fucking around.
I know.
Right, no,
I know.
that.
But
Like my guy hopped
I'm
out.
not fucking around, but-
He had to have hopped out the shower. Like, where this bitch going? It's because you see him running down the hall in his fucking towel and shit.
Holding that shit.
Like that shit is crazy. Like
he
it
could have
was-
just been in the bed naked.
I
True.
mean,
This
That's
is true
true.
too.
But
but
still.
what you don't know is she could have also been stealing like $500,000 from him.
Nah.
They were together.
I'm
I
not
mean,
to beat
yeah.
that
Well,
girl
you're
up.
not wrong.
Yeah,
It's
bring
not
her to
likely.
court.
That's very
You gotta
well.
bring
I'm
her
just
to
saying,
court.
you don't know though.
You gotta bring her to court.
You don't really know
You gotta be a professional.
unless you hear the audio of what they're saying.
Nah, that beating. Nah, hell no.
Do you
There's
guys
bitches
believe-
that have old niggas money and they just smacked her.
This chick
You know
could have
what I
had
mean?
a gun to
That
his
shit,
head.
This nigga,
and
he
he
was
slapped
treating
it
her like
away.
they were in a UFC match.
What if he woke up and she had a gun to his head? And he's, slapped
Then
it
why would
away.
she be tiptoeing out the room?
And why would she be? Why would she have
yeah,
that
true
much
that.
distance on him?
Was she
Right, that's what I'm
tiptoeing?
saying. Like, yeah,
She was at the elevator.
She
She didn't have no shoes
literally
on. She had them in
tiptoeing,
her hand.
but-
She was out of there.
She was trying to be quiet. You could tell.
And then when he beat her, she didn't fight back. Like when you see girls
she just crumbled.
Nah,
the
getting
bucket.
beat, they're
Nah,
fighting
yeah,
back.
he was about to hop in
He
the shower.
always beats her ass.
He was hopping in the shower.
And she snuck out. That's what I think happened.
You talking about an apology?
I think she took advantage of, he's in the shower and I'm
Yeah.
about to be out.
Yeah.
Someone should whip his ass.
Oh yeah.
I was got to live one of those Hollywood lifestyles. You know what I mean?
Good
Like,
old fashioned ass whipping.
Good old
That's
fashioned,
what he
passionate
needs.
ass whooping.
Good old
And his
fashioned
shoes covered, his hat
passionate
took.
ass whipping. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, know it's right. Uh huh. Poor Cassie. My heart goes out to you, girl.
Oh yeah. And literally a settlement the
Goddamn
next
Puffy.
day after that video.
All about the Benjamin ass.
Nah, he ruined that song forever for me now.
We're so screwed.
What do you mean?
There's so much music.
I know.
I don't know. I don't.
they
It
take R.
doesn't sit
Kelly
right
off
in my
everything?
The
soul.
music that he
Listen to-
made, I'm all
listening
right
to
with
him.
never listening to again. But I'm not gonna
Like, for
necessarily.
real?
I can never listen to a pop
I
song.
did. He came
Pop
on
song
a
again.
song came
Victory?
on my playlist. No, I'm not
Yeah,
listening.
don't get me wrong. Like
I'm listening to up
there's
until
a lot of
him.
tracks he's on that
Then
I
I'm
like.
The
changing it.
beginning.
That's my point.
Hate me now.
Yeah, I could still if I had to.
This is bad news.
I haven't listened to that track in like 15 years.
Yeah.
Hate me now.
Nah, me neither.
Or
It's not
10
about
years,
that. It's
maybe.
that you can't, or you
No,
can.
maybe it
you
was
can do what you
sooner
want.
than that,
It's
but-
tainted.
It is definitely tainted now.
It's tainted. There's a stain on that.
Nah,
record.
I'm not. It's not. Fuck that. The Nas parts.
Nas is fire.
That's what I'm saying. Like Nas.
Hopefully Nas
Not,
ain't
you can't
beating
taint. You
his
can't
woman.
taint Nas like that. Nas is untainable.
Can we stop talking about Nas taint?
Untaintable. He's
Can we
untaintable.
stop saying Nas and taint in the same word, please?
You gotta
Sentence.
relax. That's your boat life talking.
Pause.
This nigga's still on the waves. This nigga gotta relax. He said, "Don't put Nas in taint." That's just funny.
Yo, taint is a funny ass word.
Taint is a feminine word. You know how words can be masculine and feminine. That's hilarious.
You think taint is feminine? You think men can't have a taint?
No, I just think adding taint.
It's attainable.
Damn.
Yes, that was perfect.
Taint is a feminine word. Like Danish is feminine.
Danish. I fucking love Danish.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
But that's a feminine ass
You
word.
think dude is like
Nah, that's
unisex?
masculine. What? Nah, dude,
I think dude is unisex.
Nah, dude is masculine. I'm saying in vibration. I'm not talking about like in technicality. Like in vibration. Like when you say it, you think more.
Yeah, he's not a rhinestone cowboy. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. But even cowboy, cowgirl still sounds masculine.
Partner.
Partner.
Is that
what about bro?
Is that borderline
That's
racist?
Bro's masculine.
I agree.
Racist. Why? That sounds crazy.
What did he say?
This nigga is crazy.
What did he say?
He trying to get shit cracking. No.
Why won't you repeat what he said?
Oh, man.
I don't want to relive it. So,
You got to be present.
yeah.
Yo, so what happened? I got the ones that y'all didn't want.
That's probably what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
said
What
it.
do you got?
You said it.
I got 2 limes and y'all got like
Boom.
strawberry and shit. Same time, fool. Same time. I don't know you.
That would be hilarious if I ended up with 2. Like, yeah. You're back on land, nigga.
You landlubber. I had sea leg with
So
sea
you
leg.
had there was seafood. Oh, I don't want to keep talking. We can't keep talking about the boat, actually.
So
I just wanted to know if you had some good seafood on there. Is that true? Real quick.
I had
Seafood.
salmon once.
Okay, boom. Okay.
That was it.
Off to
all right. So Cameron on CNN.
You seen it?
Yo, he said.
He drank
this
the horse.
motherfucking.
Excuse me, I'm about to get some cheeks after this.
He drank the
And
horse.
then he gave the little plug real quick.
He drank the horsepower.
That
He said
shit
horsepower.
Had me dying.
He plugged this shit real quick. Pause.
I started dying, bro. Like I was at first I was just watching it, and then he did that shit, and I just lost it, bro. I was like, this guy's a fucking funny
He
motherfucker.
said-
They should have learned though. He's been doing that shit on fucking
Nah, but he was
media
dead.
sources
Yeah,
for
yeah,
years.
He has.
He's a
Did
clown.
you hear what he said though?
Yeah, he said I'm about to get some
he said-
cheeks after this.
Nah,
that was
before
funny.
that.
He said he didn't. They didn't tell him what they were calling him for.
Yeah, he said, "Who booked this joint?"
Yeah. He didn't know that was supposed to be
Nah.
there.
This nigga,
Oh, this is the shit that makes my teeth hurt.
She said, did you
It's, like, so
recognize
sweet.
him? He said, what? And what do you mean by my experience?
No, I haven't seen the whole interview, just that one clip.
No, that's it. All that happens in that little clip.
I didn't see that all that
For
first
real?
part. Nah, I must have seen like a shortened version.
Cause she was like, do you recognize him and do you know him from your experiences or something? And he was like, what do you mean do I recognize him? He said it's a video. He said he told you it's him. He said he's not my friend. I don't know him like that. That should have me crying. He said, and what do you mean by my experiences?
That's because people know how Puffy is. So he's like, what do you mean my experience?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
This dude, he started.
He drank the horsepower. He
Yeah,
said,
that shit.
he said, I'm getting cheeks after this horsepower joint.
That's what I'm saying. He did a little shameless plug real quick.
You see how he turned it?
Yeah.
So I can understand him being like that.
Teeth glimmering
though.
real quick, like in a
Because
sales commercial.
everyone's like, "Oh, Cameron, fucking asshole" or whatever. But I'm like, no, I can understand if these blindside you with these questions. They don't tell you what they're booking you on for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you think it's talking about you.
I feel like that was a Sakurai move. I can
He
see
flipped it.
Sakurai doing some shit
He
like that.
flipped it and still promoted his shit. He promoted his podcast. He promoted his horsepower. He promoted not snitching.
He also kind of blackballed himself out of the.
Nah, they keep booking him. He's a hot commodity.
Yeah.
Now he's going viral. That's all they did.
Yeah, true that.
He winning. Plus, he got his own podcast. It
Right.
just translates over to his views.
You don't think there'll be any other stations or whatever will be like, yeah, we don't want to fuck with.
He's
him.
our probably.
Well, I mean, but that.
But
not every-
he's got his own platform. He don't need him.
That's what I was
A lot
gonna
of
say.
I say that because a lot of people don't understand
all publicity is good publicity, even if it's bad.
No, yeah, I don't disagree with that. I agree with that. Obviously,
He's bringing YouTube money.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, common people don't get what he was pretty much saying to the interview, fuck you to the interview, fuck you to blindsiding me, whatever. I don't give a fuck. They all think the
being
sheeple.
ignorant.
Yeah, I think he's just being ignorant, being an asshole.
Well, he is.
You know?
He is. He's being an asshole because he got set
I
up.
think it's,
But that's what I'm saying,
I think
but-
you're actually right.
Yeah.
He's matching energy, basically.
But he's winning off of being ignorant
Right.
and strategically doing it.
Well,
It's cool. It's camp.
yeah,
Can't expect him not doing it. Would be that's not camp.
right. That's true.
This nigga's a genius.
He's a funny guy.
Think about it. He's like one of the best
He
trolls
said,
ever.
"I'm gonna clap cheeks."
He's
at the-
super petty.
Yeah,
That nigga is
that-
king petty. Him, 50. Those are some of
Yeah.
the pettiest niggas on the planet.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be for 50. Like,
And Rick Ross. Them three niggas are the pettiest.
you heard
niggas.
about Rick Ross's fake watch? Say that 5 times fast.
I'm not even gonna try.
Rick Ross's fake watch.
Yeah,
I could barely get it out once.
that sounds like a thumb breaker.
I don't know nothing about no fake watch.
So
I just
he
know
had-
he got these jokes.
He was out here with a video trying to flex with a green watch. Talking about it's worth $3 million. It's all emeralds, blah, blah, blah. Then Jacob and another dude calls him out. And they're like, nah, there's only 2 of those watches made. He has one, and I know who has the other one, and it's not you.
And it's not you. It's always the wildest
You
shit.
can Google it's literally like what he says. He's like, that watch is fake as hell. He's like, that's not the one. I don't know why you're doing that. Like, he's obviously got money. He's like, maybe he wants to keep up with this particular lifestyle look and couldn't afford the real thing because of his planes and his cars.
So is it not real or just not made by Jacob?
It's
That's
not
two
what he says it is. It's not the watch he says it is. It's a replica of that watch.
Gotcha. But
The real watch that he's
But is
saying
it-
that he got, there's
but are
only
the
2 of.
materials
Yeah.
real?
Probably. I mean,
That's
I don't
the
see.
question.
Probably. I mean, who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
The point is he's lying though. He's saying this is blah blah blah, but blah blah blah. There's only 2 of them, and the 2 people that own them are both saying that's not that watch because I have the real ones right here.
But as long as the gems are real, it don't matter.
It kind of does. It does, but it kind of doesn't.
I don't disagree with what
if
you're
the
saying.
value is still like almost, you know what I'm saying?
I think the name will make probably more value. Like
So I don't
Yeah.
disagree with what you're saying. And for me, it's not the name. For me, it's that
For them,
Yeah,
you're
it is.
saying that
Yeah,
it's
it's
what
the
it's not.
principle. It's
Yeah,
the-
that's for me why it's different. Because if you're just like, yo, look at this fly ass watch, it's worth mad money. Okay, cool, that's a fly ass watch worth mad money.
Yeah, but if you're like,
you're
this was
telling
made
me
in
it's-
1892.
You're telling me it's whatever the fuck name of that watch and clearly it's not. Now that's some fuckboy shit, as far as I'm concerned.
All right.
That's fugazi. Like, that's my problem with it.
Gotcha.
And I think that's what they're saying too.
That's agreeable.
Yeah.
Like, don't
That's
front.
enough out of me.
Like, we know you got money. We know you can buy this shit. So
Or not.
Or not. Yeah. The watch he's
If
saying
there's
it is,
only
it's
2
literally worth $3 million.
I mean, I don't know those
$3 million on a watch, bro?
Yeah,
My bad. That's
I think
Yeah.
I think hundreds of thousands is out of control. But
I don't disagree with that either.
but I think if I was wealthy, I don't. Yeah, I'm lying.
So I don't. So I
I
love
would buy
watches,
some
I'm
dope
fucking
shit.
lying.
and I love watches, but I wouldn't spend a crazy exorbitant
I
amount of
don't,
money on it because what makes it that worth that much money, and not worth that much, cost that much, is because they ice it out and do all that shit.
I wouldn't do all
that.
that.
Actually takes a
But-
watch and depreciates
It
it.
does. You're right.
So I would leave them the way they are.
Right, plain Jane.
Hell
But-
yeah.
But my
Or you
thing,
can wear your own design.
that's
that too.
so that's what I was just about to say. That if I was wealthy, what I would do is get with these watchmakers and do some wild shit, and then have that on my wrist. I'm not a watch guy. I don't love watches.
so
but
a lot of
but-
what makes a
but
watch
I actually
expensive-
watch watchmakers.
I do too.
On YouTube.
Me
Like,
too.
That's my.
The
I'm like
watches be
addicted.
crazy on the inside.
Yeah, I'm for the most part more of like I say like if I get a watch, now I'm kind of like for the look of it. It could be a wood watch. It could be there's
Whatever.
mad-
Yeah, because you're going with the fly.
No.
Yeah.
So it's
I like it. I dig it. Okay.
So I don't
All right
need.
now.
I don't really need to have.
All right now.
I don't generally rock any like super cheap shit, but I don't really spend lots of money. You know what I'm saying? Necessarily, a couple hundred. Like I have a watch. I think not even $1,000 that it breaks.
Sazone ain't that
you know what I'm saying?
expensive.
Yeah, that's
It ain't-
the watch I'm
it's
wearing
all
right now
right.
is like
Add a little spice.
850, 900.
Yeah,
and
this-
it's my
this is-
everyday wear. It's the only one. I love this watch.
This
It's
one's
not
only
anything
like
crazy
$1.50,
expensive.
I never wear my watch. I only have 2.
I don't.
It's really all I wear is watches. I don't
But I
wear them at
wanna-
work, but
I think it's because like I think I should just have
Why
like
not?
V watch. You know what I mean? And then wear it whenever, like, because I'm not a watch guy. For me to start buying watches would It's not real.
Out of pocket.
Right.
Be out of pocket.
So if I'm going to, it's got to be like, oh, y'all know what it is.
I mean, I got a good amount of like watches, like not a lot, just a decent amount. But yeah, if to me, it's like I always have the battery dies in mine. And
then,
I just always forget to go.
So that's part of what makes a watch expensive, because you get the automatic winding ones, and they wind from the movement of your wrist.
Right.
You're the first person in my life that I've ever met that introduced me to that type of shit.
Yeah.
With your the Invicta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you telling me, you were like, "Yo, it winds to my pulse." I'm like, wait. So if your ticker stops.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I'll never forget that shit. Like that memory is like a core memory for me. And that's kind of what started me like on watches. I learned about that and I was like, yo, that's cool as fuck. And then I started learning about the different shit with watches. This one's an automatic wind. I wouldn't buy a watch. If I was going to spend money on something like that, I wouldn't buy one I had to put a battery in, because to me, that's redundant. Why am I going to spend 10 grand on a watch just to have the battery die?
All right, let me ask you, since they're talking about watches, when
She said,
when I want to say when you're on the hunt, say if a dude gets your attention, is it these accessories that what catches your eye?
The teeth. Your teeth.
She can't lie. I mean,
then the accessories, or never the accessories.
I mean, I like it, but it's not a need. Like I think you have to have a watch. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You think a man should just have a watch, period?
Or something, like a bracelet, something. You know what I mean?
Oh, so for you mean jewelry-wise, not a watch for the sake of having a watch. You just mean something on their wrist.
Yeah.
Got it.
I just like a chain and a, you know what I'm saying?
A little song.
Little song, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A little necklace.
Little necklace.
Little bead situation.
I know in business that you always see them with the watch.
It's also a talking point, too.
Well,
right. Very true.
The watch in business is because you're sitting down and usually eye level, this is what you're going to see. It's going to catch your eye. So why not put your money there? That's what that is.
You see that Richard Mille, though. That shit shatters your world.
Again, that's just that. Now you're buying a name. There's so many watches out there better than a Richard Mille.
But what it does, and the craftsmanship, though, that's the thing. It's not about it being a Richard Mille. It's how they're making it, and it just happens to be a Richard Mille.
I will admire y'all owning it.
No, I could never. I don't think so. The point of me talking about watches to begin with is because there's watches that there are points where no matter how much money I had, I wouldn't spend it on a watch.
Got you.
You know what I mean? That was the whole point.
So let me ask you this: would you spend it on a chain?
Like as much as
like an exorbitant amount of money on a chain? Is it that you don't prefer a watch, or that you can't see yourself spending that kind of money on a jewelry item?
Or do you think chains relate to slavery?
That's crazy. That would mean that I shouldn't.
Another alley-oop. You're welcome.
So then we should.
You inadvertently.
Oh, true. Then we shouldn't own whips either.
Well, you just don't call them whips. They're cars.
Rides.
No, like any type of whip.
But you didn't answer my question.
No.
So you wouldn't spend it on a chain?
Yeah, my
As
brain
much
or a
as
bracelet.
Richard Mille price
Stop.
on a chain?
my brain is just fucked up, bro.
I don't think I would spend Richard Mille price on a chain.
That's $1 million.
Yeah, they're up there. A used one is like 500,000.
I would only do it if I had to like spend money because of like taxes. Like if it's somehow saved.
And that's a good thing to spend money on to hide money because it's not going to lose value.
I realize that like there's
I would buy gold over diamonds.
Yeah, I agree.
For that reason.
I agree.
Because diamonds really aren't worth what we think they're worth. I don't know. You know about this shit.
Yeah.
About the De Beers conspiracy and all that shit.
What's the most insignificant thing you've bought, or most expensive insignificant you've ever bought?
Dogs. But I don't know if I'd say insignificant because a dog, like, you
It's
get
doing
attached to a
something for
dog.
you.
Yeah. Inanimate objects, you mean? Cars?
No,
Wait,
whatever.
what?
I don't know. Like,
Whatever.
Inanimate objects.
Whatever.
well, that
I was
doesn't
gonna
include a
decide.
dog.
It's just, out of all things to say, bro.
Sorry, I'm not allowed to articulate things once in a while.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, nah, I mean,
jewelry?
I don't buy shit unless I want it. So I don't look at anything as insignificant.
Mm. You mean not a necessity?
I mean, whatever your definition of insignificant is to
Because
you.
I would say otherwise,
like,
drugs. That's
okay.
what I bought.
I mean, yeah, if we're talking
that's
about
the
that,
most expensive,
yeah.
insignificant thing you.
If I think about it, that probably would be.
Now,
it.
what particular drug is the? So
But
yours
that-
is drug.
but it
too?
wasn't for. It wasn't for consumption all the time. Like a lot of times, it was for distribution.
That's yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's exactly what I was talking about.
That's why I would spend the exuberant amount of money. It's not even
That's not
exuberant,
insignificant,
but
though, 'cause
For
it's
me, it
bringing
was.
back- Oh.
At the time, not insignificant. I don't mean insignificant. I mean, for me, it was the amount that I was spending was exuberant for me at the time because that was not in my tax bracket.
The money that I could have walked away with versus what I was putting in made it insignificant. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh.
So like,
so-
I could have walked away with mad money. Instead, I was just funneling it right back in.
Mm.
You know
You
what
were
I'm saying?
fucking it up, fucking up the re-up.
So
fumbling it.
That's
fumbling
when
the bag.
That's when I
That's when you realize this. You're not cut out for this work.
Yeah, that.
yeah, I feel you.
That a monkey can't sell
yeah,
bananas.
that's a T-shirt. Not cut out for this work.
Yeah, I don't want to be dealing with this situation.
That's actually
These
what,
situations.
That's what made me stop hustling. Was I mean, obviously, like now that I'm older, besides like it being illegal and all that shit, but
Well, you still hustle. You mean stop drug dealing?
drug dealing, yeah. I stopped because I got sick of like I would go to work or whatever, and then I would get out and I would hustle, and then by the time I got home to settle in, it was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I had to wake up and go to work. I never had any time to spend my money and do shit. So I was like, nah, this isn't worth it to me. I'd rather just go to work a 9 to 5 or whatever my schedule is, and then have time to myself. I don't need this other shit. I'll make it up elsewhere. I literally quit to have my own free time because this shit was just annoying. Fuck.
You kind of do have to eat, breathe, sleep it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
do. Because somebody called me at fucking 1 in the morning talking about I got $500. I was getting my ass up out of bed and going to get that money.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, and that was the part that I was like, what the fuck? I got to work in 3 hours. But I'm not going to say no. There was times I would have to put my phone on silent because I would wake up if it rang. And I knew the only way to stop myself from getting up out of bed and going to get this money was if I didn't hear the fucking phone ring. I would cheat myself. That's literally why I stopped doing that shit.
Interesting.
Because no amount of money ever bought a second in time.
No,
You know what I mean?
Time's your
Like,
only currency. And
yeah.
time, and then time's a construct. So it gets nasty.
I did a lot of
It
stupid
gets
shit.
nasty.
It gets nasty.
Reminds me of the Terrence Howard
Exactly.
interview.
Why that sis over there? Cause see, she knew.
I haven't even seen that interview yet.
Man, watch it.
But I've watched him in general, so I'm quite sure, like, I'm familiar with whatever he was talking about. Because I've seen quite a few of his past interviews
it's
with other
3
people.
It's 3 hours long. I only got to 2 hours.
I got a half an hour left.
Who is it with, Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's got to be good.
But he's got Joe Rogan stuff. Joe Rogan's sitting there and he's like,
Explain
looking at him. Like, you could see the gears turning in Joe Rogan's head. Like, yo, where did this guy come from?
I'm about to go home and watch that shit.
It's interesting. But one of the things that I took from it, or one of the things I learned, one of his concepts is that he was saying that on the periodic table, what they forgot to tell you is how they're all interconnected, and it's not that they're isolated elements, but yet they're all not fractions of one another, but the breakdown of one another.
Well,
So
yeah,
they connect.
like H2O is two elements together. They're separate elements, but they're connected because H2O connects the two of them.
But that's
is
not
that what
on-
he's trying to
but
say?
that's not on a period. No, not like that. That each one, when he's smarter than me, so I can't even.
Right.
I'm not even gonna sit here and try to do this. Actually,
Well, so am I.
Now that
but
I'm
you
thinking
talked to
about
me
it,
about the shit.
No,
No.
this nigga's on some other shit.
I think one way when he says they're all connected, like they're all
Yeah,
like
cups.
between all these like kind of almost considered known facts between other people's thesis and so forth, right? That one way or another, they're all folklore. They're all
No, that's not what he's saying.
Wives' tales, like they're all, but like they all relate to true stories. Like it's all relative.
The periodic table.
That's
what I'm talking about.
If you're
That's
talking
what he's
about,
talking about.
Oh, I got you. No.
I'm saying, yeah.
We're talking about Cat Williams, right?
Nope.
Oh, my
Terrence
bad.
Howard.
Wrong, but
Oh,
You hear?
Terrence, my bad. Yeah, I didn't hear you say that.
Frankie.
I thought you said Cat.
Frank.
I thought someone said Cat Williams.
You here?
Yeah, I'm fucked up, bro.
You good?
No, I'm fine.
Was it the gas face? He's looking. He's like, oh shit.
Space.
Nah, but no, he's talking about on the periodic table. They're not isolated. That they're all a breakdown. One breaks down like this minus this ends up turning into this.
When you're saying
and they're not, and they're saying he's saying that there's no, it's not a separation. That it's literally all one and the same. So it's like the easiest way it'd be like if you start off with the color black, and as you fade it, you get different colors until you get white. Like in color, I'm talking about hue, not talking about people. Just as you go, it'll get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter, like that.
So
you get what I'm saying? He's saying the periodic table is really like that. That's the way I can explain it to you without.
You'd have to watch it. Like watch it. It's really good. It's worth the watch. You have to actually pay attention.
You could
to
just
what's
put
saying.
just that piece on. You might not get flagged.
Not shot.
It smells good.
We've had this before. This show is where I learned about one of those when I was buying bottles to try something new. This is the 8-year. We like the 10. I don't have a 10-year wallet right now, so I got the
Stuff
8.
you got to be highly searched for because it came up pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, it just happened a couple of days ago. It's all over the internet right now.
That's the whole thing.
No,
Yeah, it's not coming through.
it's about.
I will in a second. Hold on.
Periodic table. Just put
Yeah.
Terrence Howard periodic table. He says not a shot. We can just sip it as we want, right?
Yeah, you don't want to kill that shit as a shot. You'll be mad at me.
All right. Let me switch the shit up.
Yeah.
I wanted to rewrite the periodic table right there.
We gotta switch the card up.
This dude said he remembers he remembers being in the womb.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he
That's something you have to take for face value. How do you know he's really telling it?
Well, because my first memory is 2.
Those, you're gonna blow up.
So I
don't
believe.
know how old I was on my first one.
The numbers on the
all you gotta
scale
do is just think of your
keep
first
on going
memory.
down, bro.
My intention was to rebuild the periodic table, build a new periodic table, because the stuff I had learned in college, I went to school for chemical engineering the first year over at Pratt. And they, at the time, I think it was like 108 elements. And I told the teacher, the professor, about the relationship between hydrogen on the spectrometer and carbon and silicon and cobalt. And I was like, it's the same exact color, same tone, just doubled in each octave. And he was like, no, each element is the same element and it will always be that element. And I was like, you don't see the relationship. So I left school and I was going to spend 40 years rebuilding the periodic table, and I found out that Walter Russell had already did that. And he did it based upon the natural curvature of everything.
And when you say rebuild the periodic table, what do you mean specifically?
Well, the way the periodic table is laid out, the periodic table they have now,
Let's see.
it looks like a
Pull up
box.
an image of it.
It looks like a straight box.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't show the relationship that between every element, there's two
All right, here's the periodic table.
You'll see hydrogen sitting all the way over there by itself, but they don't show that hydrogen has the same tone as carbon.
What do you mean by tone?
Same tone, same key of E.
What?
Same key of E.
Bro.
40.5 hertz. The next one would be like 81 hertz. You go to silicon, it will double up and would be 162 hertz. You'll go to cobalt, and it'll be 324 hertz. It's, in that base, if you were to take the angles of incidence or the tones that they create, their color. Like you can turn color back into sound based upon it's the same wavelength, it's just twice as long or much longer. So all you have to do is keep dividing light by 2.
Keep that up, Jimmy.
You keep dividing light by 2, and you'll ultimately get back to the audible sound of it, because there was a relationship between light and color, sound and tone, matter and shape. I put I sent over Walter Russell's.
I was trying to get to that. That's
Bro.
Yeah, it's
There's
Walter
just one
Russell's
thing that
periodic
breaks his
table
whole
that
theory
he put
apart,
together.
bro.
Now
The
you
periodic
compare
table
that to
colors are man-made constructs.
Either pause it.
Mendeleev's.
The colors are a man-made construct. Those colors in reality aren't made in relation to the color of the
so if I understand him, what
some of the things that
saying-
are on there are colorless.
If I understand
they're
him
made
correctly,
in a spectrum, though.
what he's saying is the way they vibrate, the
Right.
tone that they vibrate at,
The spectrum.
not the tone, the visual tone of the color of them, but their hertz, their vibration.
Got you.
That's what he's saying.
Got you. Okay.
But my question is, how do you measure that? I think in my head as a layman that maybe he makes a fucking. If you made a
still
bell
talking.
out of that element and hit the bell, it would vibrate at this
Yeah,
hertz.
I mean, I guarantee you though, there's probably been a college or somebody that has tried testing this shit out. There's always these types of tests that we have no clue
No,
about.
he's gonna go into that. He's
All right.
He's gonna actually actually
play
tell
it.
you of science.
Periodic table.
He doesn't just.
You'll compare Walter Russell's
See?
to it, and you'll see something completely different. It's unwinding.
Whoa.
It's unwinding.
He said
And you
that's
see
the
there's a
periodic
relationship that hydrogen.
So you had figured this out at a young age?
I had already seen this. This was all inside of that palace. I had access to it, and I knew the
So you
relationship.
saw this in dreams.
I saw it as a circle. Everything was a full circle laid out, and
Fibonacci.
each area was just expanding, like wrapping a rag around your hand. The first wrap,
I seen
it's
this
so
in a
tight.
dream.
The very
Lucid,
first wrap is
a
so
big
tight.
palace
That's the first
waiting
one
in the
that Walter
front.
Russell
It's the
did.
same
Yeah.
thing. He
But
goes
go back
inside.
to the,
They have me in the front.
the
I'm sitting
wiggly
in the
one.
front, putting numbers in.
This is how I saw it more so, but as a vortex. But you'll see there's a relationship between hydrogen, carbon, silicon, cobalt, rhodium. They're all bonded. They're all sit as the middle point between two noble gases. So those things don't really exist. It's only one substance. Now the problem is the first thing that we're able to perceive is hydrogen. That's the first visible element, because before it is too dense for us to perceive it. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
But as you reach into the next octave, the carbon octave, and they call that a bisexual tone, because the carbon has two tones to it. It has a negative side and a positive side. The part where lithium behaves, lithium is contractive. Beryllium is contractive. Boron is contractive, but the moment you get to carbon, you balance it out. It gets to a perfect balance of plus and minus 4. So it's a double tone. Then nitrogen is minus 3,1, minus 3. Oxygen is minus 2. Fluorine is minus 1. Now the balance of this, all of those are mates. Fluorine and lithium naturally mate. If you have lithium bonded with any other element, the moment that fluorine is introduced, it will break all bonds violently so it can bond with fluorine. Same thing with beryllium and oxygen. That's why it said, and what they've tried to keep from us, if you want to break water into its component parts of hydrogen and oxygen, all you have to do is introduce beryllium or the sound of beryllium. And oxygen will violently break away from any other thing, even hydrogen, to bond with that beryllium. And now you can have it just with the frequency of it. And since the hydrogen is smaller,
Did you see it went like
hydrogen
this?
will, that waveform, you can send that out into one tube, the oxygen into another tube, without using electrolysis, without using heat. It was just through frequency, and the proof of it, if you go back up just a little bit higher, We know the relationship between sodium and chlorine. They're equal and opposite mates. If you get out of the pool and you got chlorine and you're itching from the chlorine, all you have to do is get some real salt and rub that on your skin, and it'll turn right into an oil.
What?
It
I didn't know that.
naturally neutralizes each other. So everything has an equal and opposite
Look at Joe.
need.
Joe's like, who is this
The
guy?
lithium becomes sodium in the next octave, doubles the same exact tone.
Watch when he looks
just
back at him,
double.
Terrence. Look.
And the sodium becomes potassium in the next octave, widens up. The reason that arsenic kills us is because our DNA has nitrogen and it has phosphorus in it, because nitrogen unwinds into the next octave right after silicon and becomes phosphorus. Our DNA has both of those in there, but it's going by tone. So the moment arsenic, which sits as a -3 on the next octave, the moment arsenic is introduced, the body thinks that, oh, this is my thing that I need. And it tries to wrap itself around the arsenic, but it causes the DNA to unravel because it's 4 times as large as that nitrogen was. It's like when, like I said, if you wrap the rag around your hand, the first wrap, really tight. You can't get much out of it. Second wrap, you damn near can't see the difference of it. Third one, you start seeing hydrogen. The fourth wrap, you see carbon.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I'm
To
going to
me,
watch this.
it sounds like he's reading directly out of a physicist's book, or whatever that relates to.
Except this is
No, it goes against that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This is him, not this is
That's
going
his own
against.
diaphragms, or diagrams.
No, there's one other person that has that. Yes,
He's following the same.
he's piggybacking off.
But
of
he's
him.
saying that as a youngin, that was the thing that he always stuck to. Like, and it come to find out there was another scientist.
Because I just doubt he's the one that tested frequencies on every single.
No, he has
element.
patents. It leads into his patent.
He has 97 patents.
Yeah, it leads into it.
He
has
he
a
the
thing
one
called
that
the linchpin based off of this mathematics.
This is all coming from his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
But you can look up his
That's all it
patents.
is.
But you can look up his patents.
Yeah.
Like they're real. And
He
the time
created
frame
a
when
thing
they
called the
happened,
linchpin.
everything.
He shows how you take sacred geometry and the seed of life, and he builds up in an actual model and shows how it's all interconnected and how that they gave us lines. Everything had curves.
It's crazy that we're having this conversation because I randomly was watching some videos earlier in the Fibonacci sequence.
Well, 369.
No, just in general, I was watching a video on, in layman's terms, what is the Fibonacci sequence and the golden, not the golden rule.
Ratio.
Yes, thank you. And I was just watching it for the sake of watching it, because I was like, yo, I know this shit, but I can't remember. I'm really foggy on it, so I'm gonna fucking watch a quick video on it. You know what I mean? Just sharpening my sword.
That's what the Da Vinci Code was about. That.
The Fibonacci sequence.
Yes,
in
no.
a sense,
It was in it, but it wasn't about it.
Yeah, I mean, that's right.
That blows my mind. It's how it's in nature everywhere. The numbers and that's a whole rabbit hole.
Well,
right there.
the divine proportion.
Yeah.
Marshall,
That's a crazy.
when you
ass
simplify my birthday, it does 369, and then each one of my children are born on either a 3, 6, or 9.
Oh, that's dope.
Mine's got. I think. Oh no, it's 81. Maybe not. I'll say because I got 9, 24, and 81 equals 9, which is divisible 3.
Right.
So yeah.
Bang.
3 all in my names too.
Gotcha.
There's 3 in all of mine too. There's a 9 in 2 of them. Yeah, it's crazy. It just pops up everywhere you look.
That's where we're at with it.
Number 3 with
power
has significance.
Hell yeah. Let me take a sip. I like it.
See, we're smart too, people.
Sometimes. Hey, Ma.
Ooh, that's strong.
This is a lot.
Yeah, you're quiet over here.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Taking it all in.
What do you? That sounds crazy.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, not really. If one of us said that, it would be crazy. But for a woman to say it, I don't think it sounds crazy.
No, for her to say it, it's crazy. She better relax.
Keep it up, buddy.
Oh yeah. They done shot up Lil Baby's video shoot.
I heard about that.
Grimy.
I don't know who Little Baby is.
Yeah, I seen the headline.
That's
I didn't get a
crazy.
chance to
You
read
really
it.
don't?
know who Lil Baby is.
You're fucking with us, right?
She's playing games.
She's got to be.
I'm dead serious.
How do I know who
Come
that
on.
is? And
If
I'm
you've
an old
seen-
colonizer.
If you've seen
She's
his
gotta be
picture,
trolling
you
me.
know who he is.
She's fucking with y'all.
I know she
Sounds
is.
good.
I know she is.
Keep popping on.
Man, stop draking.
I'm telling the truth.
She's draking.
She's draking.
She's definitely draking.
I coined that shit.
She's not like us.
You've heard it here first. Stop draking. If someone probably already said it.
Do you think Not Like Us is overrated?
If no one's already said it.
Do you? You guys?
You can't answer
What?
a question with
You
a
think-
question. She asked you a question. Answer the
What was the
question.
question?
No, do
again?
you think Not
Answer
Like
the
Us is
question.
overrated?
No, that's what she asked you. You answer first.
She's asking us.
You think what is?
Not Like Us is overrated.
In the beginning,
I think it's just like that was the last song he did, right? That,
Yeah.
I feel like that was just like a final nail in the coffin type attitude. You know what I'm saying?
In the barrage.
No.
So you know how I feel about K-Dot. And
Overall.
I liked all of his shits.
So you're having a
Me
great
too.
time over
I did. I enjoyed the fuck. I don't dislike Drake either. I did in the beginning. I was a hater. I'm not gonna lie. Like years ago, and then I realized like it is what he is. Like it for what it is. You know what I mean? And for that,
So it's not overrated to y'all.
No,
I don't think it's overrated. I think it blew up. Like I mean, and just
Call heat and call feet.
Yeah, it blew up.
Wait.
It's a vibe.
He made a catchy ass fucking hook, bro.
Yeah.
And,
No,
and-
A minor.
yeah, he said some very memorable shit and
Yeah.
easy chantable shit.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna get him every time, bro.
Drake's gonna have to deal with that for the rest of his life in the club or some shit.
I know.
People are gonna be like, "A minor," like screaming that
Yeah,
shit.
it's over. So I'm with y'all. How you feel? You think it's overrated?
No.
Yeah, not all of us agreeing. Like we all in agreement.
Yeah, you disagree with us. I don't get it.
No, I'm with you.
I'm with you.
It ain't
I think
overrated.
I think Kendrick did a good thing.
I think
he,
knowing
he basically put out some shit that's like in Drake's realm and
Right.
being mad at.
He put out Meet the Grams. He put out Meet the Grams. Like that's
that
was enough to solidify it right there. There was like
exactly. So
and
then he
how-
just throws out this little dancing
Yeah,
shit.
bro.
and then tagging
Not
in
like
his
us.
house,
He not like us.
has
tagging
the whole
the pedophile
world.
shit on his house and owning it and all. Like that was crazy.
He sold
Put him on the
Sometimes
game.
you gotta pop out.
He
and
said
show
it in his shit. He had to put him on the game.
I'm gonna beat you at your own shit.
He did a hell
Broke
of
down
it.
Atlanta.
So each song that he did, the way he approached it was a whole different style.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what I
very
mean?
impressed with
Yeah.
K Dot. I
Even-
now know not to fuck with K Dot.
Now.
Like that shit was crazy. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Because the first one was what? What was his first? Oh, not like that.
Euphoria.
Not like that or something
No, it
like
was
that.
Euphoria.
No, before Euphoria, there was like
Skype.
There
it was
one
like
before
like
Euphoria? I
that.
thought that
Yeah,
was the
that's what
first one.
started it all.
Mm.
Where he was saying ain't no big three, it's just big meat.
Oh yeah.
So he had that. That was a light pack. But that's the bar, right? Because now we found out that Daylight wrote back to back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, because
Oh,
Daylight.
shit.
You heard Daylight's diss?
Nah,
Frank, throw that on,
I have not heard that.
nigga. This nigga lets it all out the bag, and that's why Kendrick said that on that rhyme. He was like, "Your best work was a light pack."
Yo, so that's crazy. Daylight's been writing for people that long.
Yes, and he wrote back to back and charged up. Nah.
So wait, so that means Meek Mill didn't write his verse
Rooms
either in that
loads a
shit?
complete serving of fruits.
Hmm?
You're talking about back to back? The
I'm saying-
Meek Mill and Drake shit?
Yeah, Daylight wrote
Both verses?
Drake's.
Oh, wrote Drake's. Okay.
This shit's nuts. Let's go.
Especially the man that cut the checks.
Yeah, this be stuff.
And you know that boy rhyme.
Yeah.
And I feel like this was all your part to set us back. Yeah. They told me I should butt in my own business, don't choose a side. Cause if you butt in this butt and shit, that's suicide. Skeletons all in my closet, all of them Jewish guys. Helping right to back, but what money did you provide? Drake, Joe, who should I ride for?
Joe Budden.
Who did I write for? The newest arrived for. Swell talent they see, knew it was I though. High Joe, tail well balanced, you in the gyro. Hope we remain Gucci Mane. The so icy way, tell son the beef well done. I guess it's life mistake. Holy cow, don't utter with any other nigga. I gave birth to the kid, I'm not some other nigga. Man's best friend, I never been your dog. Got the fit from Saks Fifth, I'm better than them all. Joanne, sir, the crab crazy. Better be cool, Joe, you know that I'm past rabies. Crooked, I know my hood, 103rd reppin' the route. Me and Joey was cool before Surf slept on the couch. We was writing for Total Slaughter, the worst preppin' was about to battle hollow. Could you go get the first check and you out? Told you what I'ma do too, that's exactly what I did. You said you had 30 grand if I actually take a shit. Oh shit, I did it, I really did it. Told Total Slaughter, take that. But did he pay the money that he said he was? Them grapes already swarm. OBTVA, them niggas ready for him. OVO was a focus thing, it was hope it seemed. Drizzy Inception, it only left me with broken dreams. Before it, Joey wanted me slaughterhouse, it was coke and cream. Smoking, I really felt bad for my Aunt Josephine. But Drake never helped me in the way Joe did. He bet on me, I lose a battle, he still put up more bids. But this the type of people you gon' meet when you in showbiz. You keep it to yourself, cause there's some people leaking your biz. You should notice the notice is just a love letter. Come to you with open arms, I know how to hug better. But I never gamble with females in the street well. Moby Dick out of they details, nigga seashell. At the beach, I'm sure we can agree. One of us sleep good, I assure the canopy. You niggas done got me pissed and I'm bottled up to the fullest. To here he come with the problems, my motto is just a mullet. I'm in hair hanging in the back, fuck a reference verse. I'm telling Drizzy pay me for the track. That uncharged, that shit was mine. Should he know I wrote every word of that? I'm too quill, I was the first rapping off the blue pill. Cut the acting, in fact, we call this a group deal. Your leader get his dome chrome cap and y'all become Drew Hill. A double sneak peek of this movie, this nigga too real. They know it's a small world, welcome to Whoville. You still wanna medal with Godzilla, the Godzilla. Some be in the dance move, this guy Thriller. Pervert in the flow, they coming with high filler. Didn't sell in the training day with my nigga. I ain't doing this just so people can notice me. This on R&B, man, I'm hoping for Joe to see. And yes, I flow the Eskimo, not a nigga as cold as me. We buy 3X, I hope you know that the flow and sink right next to the toilet. Shit, I'm drained for respect. They say you serial killing, well, I came for the checks. Kicks, pops, cinnamon toast, all that. Kelly Price spaghetti straps, we get it all back.
Yo.
You niggas all ready.
Yo.
Tab around, we gon' hit
Yo. Yo.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I need to re-listen to this shit. Like, really, like,
wow.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That might have been in bar of the year.
I don't know. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, bro. I don't know that one.
Hoping for Joe to see. And yes, I flow the Eskimo, not a nigga as cold as me. We buy 3X, I hope you know that the flow and sink right next to the toilet. Shit, I'm drained for respect. They say you serial killing, well, I came for the checks. Kicks, pops, cinnamon toast, all that. Kelly Price spaghetti straps, we get it all back. Get spent in tar, you niggas all rats. If you don't turn the tab around, we gon' hit them with hard bat. Ma, see I go, see I flow. Your man play soldier, put one in your G.I. Joe. Think I'm joking if you want to, replying you won't do. What I'm saying too high, I guess we flying with Goku. Drizzy say he gon' cut me that check for body and meat too. If I'm creating these bodies he body with, I'ma speak too. I've been quiet for too long. And I've been crying for too long. I've been dying for too long. I'm getting tired, I've been driving for too long. Not a peasant, Rocky 7, see the fire is still on. I can't keep doing this Drizzy without some recognition. Recognition, I started it, it's the best ignition. I am the muscle you working with, it's the repetition. I'm armed for you, so try accepting this definition. Try accepting this definition, it's definite. I'm still let it, I feel like definite. Get the ref in it, I'm doing niggas foul. This OVO shit got me hurt, a nigga ow. I guess that's what the logo said. I'm part of the team, but I guess that's for the promo. Told me I would break through, guess that's for the dojo. No longer asking for my check from y'all niggas. Gotta kill to get respect from y'all niggas, so be it.
Jesus Christ. Alright, let's call it break time. I need a minute.
Nah, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
It's break time, bro. Like,
I'm
for
telling you,
real talk. It's break
there's
time.
only a couple niggas like this.
Yeah.
The last time we did this was when Lux and Cambada
Daylight. I was literally bringing. I was about. There's only three
no
niggas
way
in the
Drake
world.
is responding.
There's three
to that.
niggas in the world on this level.
The only way Drake responds to that is just a random verse that mentions that in it. You know what I'm saying?
It better be I'm sorry. after that. Like,
yeah, nah.
what the fuck?
Light's
bro?
different. Light's different.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all know that? You know light's different.
Yeah, it's break time.
All right. Well, you.
Actually, there's 4 niggas that rap at that level.
All right. So, you know how to bring us to break?
She's been doing this for 8,000 years.
Let's do this shit. Well, you got to press. There's something you got to press play on too.
Let's go. Bow.
If you out here in these trenches, you out here eating, you gon' feel this one right here. 413 shit. Hey yo, Benny, what up?
Vinny Idol, nigga.
The game is the game, my nigga, it's all pain. We all feel it, but you tell me who want change. Nobody. The antidote for thugs be embedded in my veins. Right here, if I died and made it back, I would probably be the same. The game is the game, my nigga, it's all pain. We all feel it, but you tell me who want change. The antidote for thugs be embedded in my veins. If I died and made it back, I would probably be the same. You wanna win, gamble with it, go and shake up a pair of dice. The weed more expensive, but the coke at a fair price. GBOT low, far from these parasites. I got the fiends nodding, staring off in the paradise. Still ain't get the jump, but I know what the streets need. The safe got a rocket launcher in it and 3 keys. I ain't trying to see you if it's underneath 3 G's. The case hold the 8, but they throwing me 3 please. Like I'm just trying to sit up in the mountains and waste time. Taking photos like I'm touring, but I'm trafficking state lines. I'm fucking with they hustle, and for sure you gon' hate mine. I still be up an ounce on the scale when it weighs dry. We really with the bullshit, y'all shook on the bluff. If the work wasn't correct, then I took what they cut. What else? A meal for myself, then I cooked it for us. And when the drought came, I broke it down and shook it for months. The game is the game, my nigga, it's all pain. We all feel it, but you tell me who want change. Nobody. The antidote for thugs be embedded in my veins. Right here, if I died and made it back, I would probably be the same. The game is the game, my nigga, it's all pain. We all feel it, but you tell me who want change. The antidote for thugs be embedded in my veins. If I died and made it back, I would probably be the same.
We was low getting money, and they was snoozing on kids. Came through in a Beamer with the humidor fridge. Need a back seat where I can fit a few or more friends. These Balenciaga chunky, I can't do a small biz. This rap shit working, but them things still glass. Took the I-90, the Springfield, Mass. Everything real, I done bids and seen real cash. Is Benny ever coming back? The fiend still ask. This year alone, I done bought shit they ain't never had. Dope boy, worth $250,000, but my credit bad. After them Benjis come, India my better half. P326, all cut your head in half. We tell them chill, then we hand them the weapons. We gotta show them how to handle oppression. It's okay to hand them a Glock, first hand them a lesson. Look at my watch, you see the time, date, and your reflection.
The game is the game, my nigga, it's all pain. We all feel it, but you tell me who want change. Nobody. The antidote for thugs be embedded in my veins. Right here, if I died and made it back, I would probably be the same. The game is the game, my nigga, it's all pain. We all feel it, but you tell me who want change. The antidote for thugs be embedded in my veins. If I died and made it back, I would probably be the same. Still be the same.
I was just talking to LP the other day, I was telling him like, you know, he just came home and shit. I'm like, bro, we really got this shit. Like, niggas ain't fucking with what we got going on. We gotta keep doing it. Put myself in motion, they ain't wanna see me winning. Got my shit together, now a nigga bag different. Do like what I want, spin it back and get it back quick. Fucking on a superstar, you can't go back to fucking whack, nigga. I like riding foreign cars, now I fucking with bad bitches. As soon as you up the bar, that's when they wanna act different. Fuck these niggas, don't need nobody, you don't see me ass kissing. I don't feel the way about it, now that I surpass niggas. And it be crazy, cause it's like you put niggas in position, you show niggas how to really do this shit. Niggas be acting like, you ain't put niggas on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I been this shit, I been to go. God. Shot the question, tell me I been got it. Shot designer jersey, gave my first 20,000. Been up ever since, and as the game locked in. I love my niggas for life, I got shit tatted on my skin. I ain't like none of you niggas, don't be calling me a twin. About to switch flag on niggas, so you cannot box me in. Sorry, answer a phone call, I'm too busy locking in. They get mad, I pop my shit, ain't no way you stopping this, whoa. Put myself in motion, they ain't wanna see me winning. Got my shit together, now a nigga bag different. Do like what I want, spin it back and get it back quick. Fucking on a superstar, you can't go back to fucking whack niggas.
Yes, hello.
Yep.
I was calling in regards to your Craigslist ad for the baby seat on the back of the bicycle thing there.
Yep.
Is that still available?
Yeah, I still have it.
Okay, excellent. Let me ask you this. Is there a particular weight limit to this piece of fine equipment?
Yeah, if you look at the ad, I think I got it marked. There's a tag on the back of the seat that says the weight limit. I think it's up to 40 pounds. I'm not sure.
Okay, I think that would work. Now, do you find that it's restricting in body movement, or is there freedom to move about?
No, it's more or less like a car seat, in a car.
Okay.
And the legs all adjust, for length and all that. And
okay.
There's a lot of adjustments on it.
Okay.
But, my ad more or less tells mostly all about it.
Okay.
Most of it, anyway.
All right. Well, I asked because my partner, she is only 3'2", and I've been looking for something for us to go bike riding together, and I think this would work perfect. Sir, she has some trouble getting up into things sometimes. Would you have a step stool that I can buy in conjunction?
A step stool?
Or something to that nature.
I don't really. I might have something around here somewhere.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she's shorter, but she's very busty and very curvy. So the only thing I worry is the constrictions on the side of the seat. Do you think that would dig into her lovely lady shape?
I really don't know.
Oh, she just got offended that I said that. Dear, I love your little midget hips. I'm sorry. All right. So when can I take a look at this?
I'm retired, so most any time, I would say.
All right, and I can have her get inside and just try and feel how comfortable it is?
Well, it's off the bike, of course, so I don't know how, you could, you more or less have to put it on the bike and have her get into it. And, and try it that way. I don't know if she'd be comfortable sitting on it just the way it is,
Oh, she'd be comfortable sitting on it, if you know what I mean.
Well,
okay. Well, I would bring a bike over to try it out with. Would you be willing to ride the bike with her in the back there, so I can just see?
No. I'm not gonna get into putting it on a bike and riding it around. The price is cheap enough, so if you buy it and you don't like it, you can.
Sir, are you a swinger by any chance? Do you swing?
Oh,
are you a swinger by any chance? Like trading partners?
No,
oh, okay. Because my woman sounded interested in you, but I figured we'd handle business before pleasure.
No swinging here. I'm not.
All right, so you wouldn't want to maybe face fuck her while she's in the seat?
No.
Okay,
goodbye.
I love you.
If you out here in these trenches, you out here eating, you gon' feel this one right here. 413 shit. Hey yo, Benny, what up?
Vinny Idol, nigga.
The game is the game, my nigga, it's all pain. We all feel it, but you tell me who want change. Nobody. The antidote for thugs be embedded in my veins. Right here, if I died and made it back, I would probably be the same. The game is the game, my nigga, it's all pain. We all feel it, but you tell me who want change. The antidote for thugs be embedded in my veins. If I died and made it back, I would probably be the same. You wanna win, gamble with it, go and shake up a pair of dice. The weed more expensive, but the coke at a fair price. CBOT low, far from these parasites. I got the fiends nodding, staring off in the paradise. Still ain't get the jump, but I know what the streets need. The safe got a rocket launcher in it and 3 keys. I ain't trying to see you if it's underneath 3 G's. The case hold the 8, but they throwing me 3 please. Like I'm just trying to sit up in the mountains and waste time. Taking photos like I'm touring, but I'm trafficking state lines. I'm fucking with they hustle, and for sure you gon' hate mine. I still be up an ounce on the scale when it weighs dry. We really with the bullshit, y'all shook on the bluff. If the work wasn't correct, then I took what they cut. What a meal for myself, then I cooked it for us. And when the drought came, I broke it down and shook it for us. The game is the game, my nigga, it's all pain. We all feel it, but you tell me who want change. Nobody. The antidote for thugs be embedded in my veins. If I died and made it back, I would probably be the same. The game is the game, my nigga, it's all pain. We all feel it, but you tell me.
Not the butcher coming. That's why it's easier to do shit.
Not the butcher. Yeah, that's your style. That's why you got a little tray. You messy, nigga. You're a whole Viking.
Thank you, sir.
That would be crazy, right?
I learned
If
something
you
new
could
every
just
day.
roll like that. He says, "Damn." That reminds me of them little quick little reels.
Yep.
I love
Where they
those
throw
shit.
it on the
Yeah,
floor and then
yeah, I
all
love
of a
that
sudden
shit.
it's all thing.
Yeah, make a whole like quick little meal and shit.
You said a quick
Drop
little
it.
meal.
Yeah, the whole meal and shit. Yeah.
I'd be lit watching those shit.
Yeah.
That's
How do
all
you-
because of pandemic.
Oh, what you?
What were you about
She
to say?
said, "Oh."
Straight cut her off.
What you
Can
about
you-
to say?
Talking to Mike like this one.
You can stop telling me what to do before I have to do that shit.
Well, do that shit.
Now,
He's
what you
actually
gonna
a
say?
submissive.
Oh shit.
Yes, master.
Pee on me.
Oh shit. Nah. Chill.
How does it always get here?
You gotta chill.
Pee on me.
Just being Frank.
Bad guy.
Aw.
Pee on me is
Grandpa.
crazy. Wow.
Bad guy in a little coat.
You haven't used that one in a long time. A used to use that all the time. That was his John.
What was the other way he used to do too? No.
All the accoutrement.
I never heard that.
No,
That's Jason.
Ma, the meatloaf! Fuck!
Meatloaf is crazy.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
Meatloaf is
Yeah,
nasty.
That was
Who told you?
You guys like meatloaf?
Hell no.
Shit is disgusting.
What the hell I'm eating a loaf of meat for?
I like meat brick.
A brick of meat?
It's actually a conversation in my house.
Wrapped in bacon, bro.
Do you put ketchup on your
Wrap-
meat brick?
You have to.
I mean, yeah.
It's the only way it's
I can.
digestible.
I cannot do
Need a
that.
condiment.
But yeah.
So
Crazy.
in my
Is
house,
it real ketchup or is it like?
so in my house,
your
my
own?
wife cooks the meat brick with ketchup before she cooks it. You know what I mean? She puts it on top and then cooks it or whatever. Or not ketchup, sorry, tomato sauce. And I immediately put ketchup on it. Because in my head, I don't care where the meatloaf came from or who made it or what they put in it. It immediately needs ketchup. Because ketchup goes with meatloaf like peanut butter and jelly. It's just the way it is. So I don't even try it. I just with the ketchup and she loses her shit. She's like, at least try it first. It doesn't need that. And I'm like, I don't care what it tastes like. It needs ketchup. Like that's it.
Easy, yeah. I eat my Cocoa Puffs, and no one touches my Cocoa Puffs.
So it's a conversation. So anytime meatloaf gets brought up around me and my wife, I'm like, yo, do you put ketchup on it? Then I'll look at her. I'm like, see, it is normal.
So I don't put. I mean, so it depends. I don't really put extra ketchup on it unless shit's dry.
Nah, I put it no matter what.
No, because if you do a good meatloaf, right, you actually
It still needs
you
ketchup.
can use tomato sauce on
What's
top,
a
but
good
most people
meatloaf?
you put
Sounds
ketchup
crazy.
on top when you and wrap it in bacon. And then, and then you fucking
Now
bake.
we're adding bacon.
Yeah, bro.
Now
That
he's
shit
really not
so.
fucking
But
with
what
it.
I'm saying is, and if you cook it right, it comes out like fucking mad juicy. Pause, and you can from there you don't have
What
to
is
put you don't have to put ketchup on it.
Meatloaf is hamburger.
What is it?
Well, it could be a mixture too with veal and pork as well.
But
It could be
usually-
beef, veal, and pork mixture.
Yeah.
Or you can do all beef though. Like
Yeah,
you
we
it
do
doesn't
all
have
beef.
to. Yeah, it doesn't
A
have to.
brick of beef.
If you ever do like, there's an actual, typically a separate package
What's
that-
that?
that's meatloaf.
Lance.
It literally says meatloaf.
It's right there. Give me a
So
later.
what is the difference between meatloaf and a hamburger?
Nothing. Just the shape.
Really, if you're doing all
And
beef,
you put,
really
like-
nothing at that point.
Yeah,
Really?
and
For the
like,
most part.
well, with a hamburger, you're
How do you
gonna
make it?
season
You're
a
frying
hamburger.
a hamburger.
But with a meatloaf, you're putting the seasoning in with the meat, and then
You can put
you're-
the seasoning in
you're
the meat in a
You
hamburger.
can.
too.
So yeah, there's really no difference.
Pack the middle with
it's
cheese.
just the shape. Really,
I love burger places that do
it's
that.
a wedge of fucking hamburger versus a round of hamburger.
Bro, have you ever had a burger where the cheese is in the middle?
Yes,
I don't get cheese on
Oh,
a
that's
burger,
right.
Frank.
Yeah, because he doesn't do the dairy.
Well,
Well,
that's not all the way true.
because he fuck up
Dairy
cheese,
gets in it.
cheese pizza once in a great while.
Right.
Yeah,
See,
he does.
Frank knows.
Because cheese pizza is good as fuck.
Well, certain places.
Yeah. Nah, when you say I like cheese pizza, I assume it's from certain places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They got
Like
me.
Chuck E. Cheese.
They got me. There's certain
Chuck E. Cheese.
No, that'll make me throw up.
Yeah. I will say, right?
Nah, their pizza was.
I
good.
got a pizza from Pride today.
Oh shit!
I don't normally
You're
do
brave.
it. I
You're
don't normally
hungry?
do it.
What do you usually get? Chicken?
No,
Yes.
it's a pepperoni
That's what
one.
I get.
No, I'm saying what do you usually get?
For a pizza?
No, for food at
for
Pride.
food there.
Oh, when I go to the actual kitchen, I usually get eggs.
Wait, where'd you get the pizza from?
You can get the pizzas like separately now, like because
For real?
Yeah, like you can get them either frozen for $4.99 if you got the reward card, or $7.99.
Not using your points. Look at you go.
Yo, bro, I fucking shop there all the time, because I like Pride coffee best.
I said, give me this
pizza. Yeah, they brew the coffee right there.
I know.
Yeah, I fucks with Pride.
I had one
bro.
this morning.
Pride's my shit. So the one on Wilbraham and Breckwood, that one's got typically
got them beans,
freshest chicken, the fried chicken there.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You would die for.
Literally. Only when you guys are around.
But I could die for this shit. But that shit,
it is mad good.
If you get that shit fresh too, when you take that shit off the
4-piece.
What time we talking?
Tater wedges, fam.
But I usually I get breakfast a lot.
Tater wedges.
I get them tater kegs.
Call them waiters.
So Breckwood,
them tater kegs.
Yeah,
fire.
Them shits is dumb good, bro.
Wait, Pride on Breckwood.
Yeah, Breckwood and
right up the street
Wilbraham.
from here.
By Fred.
Yeah,
right
right
up the street.
Kylie. Kylie, is that Kylie or is that Duggan? Duggan.
Yeah, that's Duggan.
That one?
Yeah,
By
Duggan.
here?
Yeah.
No, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
right
the one
down the
you're
street
talking
from here.
about, yes, that's a different down the street.
Not this Wilbraham one.
Yeah, that's
not
the one I was
Wilbraham
talking
and
about.
Parker. That doesn't have a kitchen in it. You
Yeah,
gotta
he's
take-
talking about the Pride across the street from Duggan Middle School.
Yeah, if you by Winnick.
Where
not
the
even
$4
middle school no
where the
more.
$4 cinemas are.
You know what
Or
I'm
used
talking
to
about?
be.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one. I remember that store back. Remember that store back in the day?
What store?
What was
That store that was just the way it was set
It
up.
was just
on
a
that.
little ass store, right?
Nah,
I
it was
remember
just
that
like
store.
it was kind of like fucked up the way it was.
Yeah, you
on
used to
that
walk in
corner.
on the side.
I don't remember how it was.
I remember.
Yeah, it was like angled.
I remember,
kind of.
and it was small.
Yeah, it wasn't that big. It was.
It was.
Oh, I remember the movie
It
theater.
was like the size of this room, yo.
No,
Movie theater
it
was
was
lit.
a little larger.
No, it
than
might have
that.
been a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it was
without
definitely
the
larger than
without
that.
the separation.
It was just kind of like it was just placed funny on that
That
corner.
was like the first Regal Cinemas, right? Wasn't that what it was called? What was it called?
I think
Not
it was
Regal.
just the Springfield Cinemas.
Oh yeah, it was. Because the other one was the Bing, right?
It started
Bing.
out
The
at like
Bing
what,
was
like
fire.
Yeah,
was
the
it
Bing
I felt like we were like
the Bing was our shit.
Yeah,
Hell
I
yeah,
felt
it
like we
was.
were like the Lost Boys and Peter Pan.
The last movie I saw in the Bing, I can still remember it was Independence Day.
I seen.
I'm serious. There was
Lion
no
King
adults.
No, I mean that's the last.
It was like
one I
all
saw.
kids and a movie playing.
Whole
And it,
movie
It would
theater.
be crazy.
Yeah, wild, yo.
Kids drinking,
All type of
smoking.
shit.
Yeah, it was great. though.
Like it was wild. We had like our own
Yeah,
world wild.
yeah.
Whole giant movie is playing.
Yeah,
it was like
dope, yo.
I've seen
Wednesdays,
so many movies.
Wednesdays
there.
was $1.
Yep.
Remember?
Oh,
Oh,
mom,
yeah.
your mom
Yeah.
said,
I
"Look at your
remember
phone."
that.
You don't know nothing about
No, it's
that.
funny. My dad
You
worked
heard?
there.
Who, me?
Like when I was
That one.
I'm like,
Oh, word. Your mom said, "Look at your phone." Your dad worked there.
yeah, when I was a kid.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah.
You go back to the.
So
this
you was probably
neighborhood
running around
that
the
long?
counters while we were running around the movie
I
theater.
have pictures in there.
I didn't know you
man,
go back
like-
in Forest Park that long.
The Bing. I remember my dad took me to see Jurassic Park there, Car 54. Where are you? There's so many movies. I saw
watched a
Happy
few
Gilmore
movies
there. I saw Jurassic. I saw.
I
so
seen Jurassic
many
Park. I
movies,
seen Lion King. I seen.
Good
so
time.
many
Lion
movies.
King. They're
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, I seen that when I was kind of young when that came out.
I can't even remember all the movies.
When
I saw
did
at the
that
Bing.
come out?
The
I
Bing
don't
was
remember.
was the theater. Remember when you had to look in the
You
newspaper?
had to wait
and see
for
what
it to
was
get out of the
playing?
main theater.
Yeah, you look in the back of the newspaper and see what was playing at Showcase in West Springfield or whatever. And if there wasn't nothing, probably like, oh, wonder what's
Catch
at
a
the Bing.
matinee there.
And then you look over at the Bing and be like, oh, I never got
I
to
watched
see
all
that
the
one.
Batmans there. The Batman with Michael
Hell
Keaton.
yeah.
I remember
Yo,
watching
did I
those
watch-
there.
Oh, I definitely
watching
watched
the
Batman,
Ninja Turtle movie
Batman
there.
Returns was
I think we've
Ninja
gone
Turtle,
to the
definitely.
see movies.
Oh yeah, me, you, Josh, definitely
Yeah.
mad times.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Bing was
definitely.
fire, yo.
Remember, we also never had any money to buy anything.
Nope. We get the $5 for the ticket, and that was it. We already had weed.
Wednesdays was lit.
If someone got something,
But
we fought
the-
over it.
the theater-
There's no doubt about it. Me, him, and Josh, we fought over it.
Yeah, the theater was fun as fuck though. In West Springfield,
Yeah.
because remember there was
Oh,
two
yeah.
of them. There
Oh,
was
yeah.
Showcase,
Bro.
And then
and
across
then
the
there was
street.
across the
yeah.
street.
Bro, you ever seen the movie Stigmata?
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
me
seen that
too.
on shrooms.
Oh, shit.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
This shit was hilarious. So me,
I don't think
Nick,
I've ever finished Stigmata.
me,
actually.
Nick Fedor, and
Oh,
Chris
that's a
Kirk.
creepy movie.
R.I.P. to
Rest
both
in
of them.
peace.
To both of them, right? We all took shrooms, right? But Chris took his like 2 minutes after us.
Oh, you kept telling him he was 2 minutes behind.
Yeah.
I thought you told me this story.
Yeah, we were just like, for the rest of the night, you're gonna be 2 minutes behind on everything. And sure a fucking enough, bro. Every joke we popped, every situation that happens, he was 2 minutes later to get in that shit. That shit was fucking hilarious. Remember that's when Abdals or Big Boys. was across the street.
Damn, I don't remember that.
Oh, I remember
Abdal's
Abdal's.
was there?
Hell yeah.
Yo,
Abdal's was
Oh,
in two
West
places.
Springfield.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Forest Park. Sorry.
Wait,
so
it
I'm
was in
still
West-
on the big.
No, I remember
yeah,
it being on
it was across the
Boston
street.
Road.
It was across the street from fucking the other smaller theater.
And then there was another one on Parker
It was
Street.
on
That's
the-
the one you're thinking of. That was the end of Parker by 7-Eleven.
But yeah, nah, we when we were in there, fucking like this dude Nick Fedor used to be able to do the fart noises, right? That were so loud and so funny. Yo, we would fucking die laughing. So it'd be like the previews, and like it would just end like a sad scene, and he'd be like, "Squirrel," you know, yeah, and it'd be loud as shit, and we'd be fucking dying, yo.
What?
But yo, Stigmata fucked me up on shrooms, bro. This shit.
See, I felt like I was on shrooms. I didn't even take none.
Yeah,
that movie was wild.
I saw that shit on bootleg on VHS.
Oh, that's your problem.
That was the whole.
You can't watch that.
Don't split a tree. I am there. Lift a rock, and you'll find me. Right? That's
Yeah,
what that, oh.
yeah, that shit was crazy. You seen that I Stigmata? I'm surprised.
No.
What do you mean no?
I have not.
You know what? That whole thesis right there.
What do you mean, no?
That whole saying right there. Like I might have fucked it up. It might be backwards or however, but that's that. If anything, that gives me faith. A statement like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't take anything to believe in something, or like it doesn't take churches or this or that. Like just knowing that
Look,
God
more
or higher
Fibonacci.
energy or whatever is always there, no matter what.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Look, more
That was the
Fibonacci.
message. What?
More Fibonacci. Is it a crow?
Craig, you still think you're on the boat.
Nah, I just noticed that shit.
It's over. Okay, you're on land.
I'm a land lover.
Settle down now. All right, settle down.
Land lover.
Yo, they have a whole area on that boat for you to book another cruise on the while you're
Of
on
course,
one cruise.
they want all the money. And casinos.
And it's
Want a
crazy because
lawnmower? You need a cruise from
they
your
got
cruise?
To get to
Lawnmowers.
a certain part, you have to walk through that shit. There's no other way. And I'm like, oh, they're smart. They're making a bunch of drunk people walk through this to get to the entertainment, and then they're going, oh, let's book our next cruise. They're fucking smart as hell.
Yeah.
That's like me and a crackhead walk through a trap house to get to the place to smoke.
Might as well pick up some for later.
Right.
The whole boat is a trap house, technically.
Yeah, basically.
You're just trapping y'all.
It's a
in there.
cesspool.
It's like, yeah. A cesspool was crazy. Cesspool.
Nah, that shit was awesome. I can't wait to do it again.
That's lit. I'm glad you guys had a good time.
That is indeed a fact.
Did you feel the waves at all?
No, I'm done.
Only when I was on shrooms.
Oh, word. I
See.
think I'm good.
All set.
So I remember when I was on shrooms, I remember sitting there at the boat or sitting there at the bar and going like this. And I was like, is it me because I'm on shrooms or am I feeling the waves? And my boy Colin, who was also on shrooms, was like, nah, you're feeling the waves because I'm doing it too. And we were both like, ooh.
Not a bar, like actual shrooms, right? Stems and caps.
No, chocolate bar.
It's not real.
No, it was from a dispensary. It
It's
was
really not real.
don't care. I'm
each
gonna
part
get-
that we
I'm gonna
took
get one.
was equal to taking an eighth to your face.
No, I've taken one before. I've only taken like 2 squares.
Nah, I took a whole half a bar.
I'd eat that whole thing.
Oh, wait. You took a bar before?
I didn't eat the whole thing, but I had a good enough chunk to where I got to a really
and it
nice
felt
level.
like when you took mushrooms?
So I will say it was similar, but it was the fact that I didn't take that much made it beautiful. So
For
like
me,
when
it was
you
cleaner.
when you take shrooms, it's normally it's an experience, right?
Yeah, I know.
So the thing that was nice about this is it wasn't an experience to that level. It just enhanced the experience.
So
it was
now
like the
that-
perfect level.
So
You know what
now
I'm
that
saying?
I've done it and to that capacity in that environment, I would go back and do a little bit more than what I took. Not double, but like another quarter of what I took, I would add on to it.
So you want crack?
I think that I would really be tripping. Nah, I was enjoying myself. It was nice. I would do what I did again.
You want more?
No, I think that little bit more would be like the actual where you're tripping. You know what I mean?
So you didn't feel like you were tripping?
I was tripping, but I was happy. Like,
And that's a half bar.
yeah. I was coherent. I could have done that and navigated the city or something afterwards. Like I wouldn't have got lost. You know what I mean? Like nothing like that. If I would have
And you
taken a
took
little
a
bit
piece.
more,
Yeah,
then-
so
You
the-
took a half of a half, basically?
pretty much. Yeah.
and I took a half. I would take 3/4 is what I'm trying to say. I wouldn't take a whole bar. I would take 3/4 of a bar.
And you'd go up to a half.
I would easily eat a half. After the half, then I would see where. I mean, I could eat the whole bar in one shot.
I could. I just wouldn't want to because I've had one experience in my life.
Yeah, I want to keep it a little chiller, so, like I said, it really enhances. It doesn't take over. You know what I'm saying?
There was one time Sakara and I did them, and they took.
But it was a real trip, is what I'm trying to.
Oh,
get
definitely.
So
it just wasn't super crazy intense. It was perfect.
I get when I trip, just in general, I get reckless, bro. If it's at the expense of a good time, I will do that shit. I don't give a fuck.
All right, now you had mushrooms yet?
I plead the fifth.
Nah, not this. That means she did.
Sorry, be an adult.
Because if she didn't, she just would have
Mom's
been
mad,
like,
yo.
No, I have, yeah.
We missed out. We fucked up.
What?
She wants me to play this thing, but we talking about other stuff.
What is she trying to play?
Am
I baiting you? Is that what that is? Pause.
I'm gonna just send it to you.
That's what that look was.
But in the meantime, I have had a moment, and I did it once.
You partook,
and I didn't even know. Like,
how did you not know?
I didn't know until I knew.
But how did you take them if you didn't know?
Nah, so my friend was like, "Oh yeah, she does them." You know what I mean? So she was like, "Oh, just send me some." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll try it." Because before, like, you know, after a night out, which is crazy.
Oh shit, yeah, that is crazy.
One day she brought them out. She was like, "Oh, take a stem or take a cap. Don't go crazy." Da da da. So anyway, old girl came over, and she made a smoothie. She put an eighth.
Oh shit! So for your first time, you ate an eighth,
and I had a majority of that.
Oh man!
And I promise you, I threw up when I saw. So we were watching like Norbit. We were watching Norbit, and every time I saw Rasputia, I threw up.
How'd you send it?
Rasputia.
Sorry.
To your phone, like message, just a regular message.
I love you too, ma.
I love you too. Come what?
Leg wasn't even the one that sent the message.
No, but I'm the one that says something.
Oh, I got you.
Me?
Well, yeah.
Somebody got to watch the chat.
What? Why did she just send this to you?
Chat GCP.
See?
It's wicked random.
What the fuck is it?
That's what I'm saying. And she said that it was random, so I was just like,
A California
say anything.
A California king snake strangles live mouse time lapse.
What the fuck? Why do you want us to play that, Mom? What the hell?
Yeah, I've seen snakes eat rats and shit.
Is it the time lapse?
Are we playing it?
You tell me.
I'd have to.
That's too much. We'll watch it after.
Yeah. Still love you.
That was my experience. Yeah.
Ma.
Easy, man. What was that?
You guys ever play Marvel Snaps? It's on your phones. It's like a Marvel card game. You battle other people.
Like, what do you mean?
Like you draw, like depending on the character, that what that card does, like.
She said
like
because you
beats
see the
other
mouse's
like you have to
eye
play
pop
straight. Oh hell no!
We want to gain
Miller.
viewers, not lose them.
No, mama. No.
Mom, you're brutal.
I'm opting
What's
out.
wrong with you?
I'm opting out.
You want to see this dead pigeon?
I'm opting out, mama.
Why are you even watching that, Ma? Like, where'd
She
you
probably
get
just
that?
she probably just stumbled across it.
I can see her
And
like,
said
hey.
the guys would want to play this on the show. That's the thought process that happened.
You can see her calling her on the phone, like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, just collecting roadkill."
Hell no, because that's like Dahmer. That's crazy.
Nah, Ma, don't kill nobody.
He comes home, says, "How was your day, Ma?" She says, "So I got a new video today. I watched her rat's eye pop out. How was your day, son?"
Did the laundry.
Watch the new roadkill video.
Folded your undies.
Folding your undies is nuts.
Your whitey tighties.
Yo, do you think there's somebody out there still wearing those?
I bet
There's
is,
gotta
bro.
be.
They still sell them.
I remember many years ago, I had a conversation with my stepdad because he wore whitey tighties, and I was like, "Yo,
What do you
why?
mean?
How? And he was
Like,
what do you
how
mean,
recent
how?
is this?
This is like 15,
I wouldn't
20
want to
years
get
ago.
caught with
That's what I'm
whitey
saying.
tighties, bro.
That's 15, 20 years
But
ago.
but my point is, I was like, why do you wear them shits? He's like, because I like, I like to feel supported. I'm like, nah.
I would like to feel supported.
I'm like,
It's
that's crazy. Like, you're all like bunched up
Compacted.
and like, yeah, like how, no way. Like apparently some guys like that shit. Pause.
Compacted,
yeah.
No, at
I
least
could
with
never.
boxer briefs, like I still have room.
Yeah,
Not room.
Whitey tighties is
It
crazy.
makes it so I don't worry about zipping my dick and my shit. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Crazy.
Yeah, the struggles
That
are
was
real.
a lot. That was a lot.
These are the guy
Yeah,
struggles.
that was
You wouldn't know anything
TMI.
about
I'll
this.
There's a
never
lot of
understand.
TMI.
I will never understand. And I'm okay with that.
That's crazy, Frankie. You've been on fire tonight. You're a hot shot.
Who the fuck is Trap Lore Ross?
You don't know who that is?
Nah.
Trap Lord.
So he's a
Ross.
guy that will take a,
Lord the
a
Trap
dude that does.
Lure the trap in.
Trap Lord?
No, he's a guy. He's a white guy that will follow. He'll take an artist that's rapping about a lot of violent shit, and then kind of like chronicle events out of the music and fucking poking whoever for information or whatever, and then we'll like make a documentary on you. So
That's dry snitching. That's what I hear.
Not if you're a fucking celebrity though, and you're trying.
No,
to
but my point
So
is
the
the fact
question
him
is
doing that
he
alone.
a journalist
How
or
does he sleep at
instigator?
night?
Because behind
He's a
this,
snitch.
So he's an instigator.
In my head,
you think he's more of an instigator?
Yeah.
The killer
You're
rappers.
incriminating niggas.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You don't need help.
keep your fucking mouth shut.
So the question is, because he's making money off of
A lot of
reporting other people's like stories.
Now he's a CI. Because you're doing the cops' work, your detectives'
Like
work
he said,
for
King
them.
Von is a serial killer. I'm like, this nigga just
I saw that.
jumped out the window saying this is crazy. Wow.
Fairly interesting videos though.
I mean, you think that the investigators don't
Fair-
look at shit like
6
this
hours,
and follow up on these leads? Perhaps.
I heard they put that's the
Bobby
thing.
Shmurda went to jail for saying some shit he shouldn't have said. This is my point. He's doing their work for them.
Yeah, so that's the question.
He's a
Because that's-
snitch. That's
Oh,
my...
you're calling him like a straight snitch. He's not involved in the life though.
No, but he's laying the life out for people who got away with some shit. You know, three
I think that's more like an informant.
But is it just?
Yeah, he's an
is it
informant.
just
That's what I'm
facts?
saying. Yeah.
Is it just facts, like known facts?
So the thing about
Or
it
is it
is he's doing
speculation?
detective work without detective pay. You know what I mean?
That social
Well, he's
media
actually getting
will
paid
pay,
more.
right.
I'm sure he is. Yeah. 1.17.
So, but
million
journalists do
subscribers.
stuff like this. So, but he's putting together like, I don't know. You'd have to like watch one of his videos to get an idea of like what I'm trying to say. He like
They're
puts
they're way too long to watch the whole thing.
yeah, but he like actually does work, and then puts together.
He's invested.
Documentary providing authoritative news
He's
reporting
like
on historic events in a
investigator.
journalistic context. All of the opinions in this video are mine alone. Everything in this video has been taken from publicly available sources, and any
So
further use
even
is
if
covered
the
under the doctrine of fair use.
feds
We've made every
or
effort to ensure the accuracy of
the
our sources.
local
I am not
police don't
responsible for
gotta
content that third
lead,
parties publish.
if
Content
they
warning.
watch
This video
him,
contains
they
themes of violence,
definitely
death,
will
and
just-
gang
Right
activity.
there.
But every effort has been made to censor this video in a Disclaimer. The purpose of this video is an educational documentary providing authoritative news reporting on historic events in a journalistic context. All of the opinions in this video are mine alone. Everything in this video has been taken from publicly available sources, and any footage used is covered under the doctrine of fair use. We have made every effort to ensure the accuracy of our sources, but I am not responsible for content that third parties publish. Content warning. This video contains themes of violence, death, and gang activity. But every effort has been made to censor this video in accordance with YouTube's advertiser and community guidelines. This video features no violence on screen, no explicit language, and no hateful language. If you want to see extended versions of my videos with much more detail, please visit patreon.com/TrapLawRoss, where you can watch the director's cut for just $2. If you're not interested in that, hit the subscribe button and get ready to hear one of the craziest stories ever told. Like the Bloods and Crips in Los Angeles, in Chicago, the most famous street rivalry is between two infamous gangs. The Black Disciples on one side,
Listen,
on
this
the
is this
other, the
nigga
Gangster
reporting.
Disciples. These historical
Listening?
crews have been at war for decades now. And
He's
in the
telling the
modern-day
whole
culture
shit.
of the Chicago streets, stories of the members of these gangs and their lived experience in the violence that played out between them has been cemented in history throughout modern-day Chicago drill music. Since the early 2010s, gang members and their affiliates have found fame and fortune by recording music that reflects the realities of the streets of Chicago. Chicago drill music has made many men into millionaires, but for others, it painted a target on their back that couldn't be escaped. Perhaps the most famous modern-day street set from Chicago is O-Block, which is also the unofficial name of the infamous apartment complex that they hail from. Originally known as Parkway Gardens, this is historically referred to as the most dangerous block in America. This housing complex has historically been home to a modern-day iteration of the Black Disciples street gang, and O-Block itself has been made famous by the music of the likes of Chief Keef and King Von, the rappers that hailed from this historic housing development, as well as the O-Block Six, a group of members who infamously murdered rival gangster
But you get the
disciple rap.
point.
Yeah. He really does his work.
Right. But
That
gets
shirt
paid
is
off
fire.
of it. So that,
And I actually know Grateful Dead music. You don't know a single song about it.
well, you don't know because you don't know him.
I know. I'm just talking shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I like Y-Files better.
Screaming.
Did you watch it yet?
What?
Y-Files.
Who?
Y-Files. I was telling you about it.
What's that on?
Dude, that's on YouTube. Yeah, you know what? Whatever.
Oh, the guy who tells you one way of something and the other way of the other thing. That dude?
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
So he
that
doesn't.
sounded crazy.
So
it's about
so
a dude
he
who
doesn't.
plays another dude.
Like,
No.
I was turning it over.
He gives
in my
you.
head,
he
man.
gives you both
This episode of the
perspectives. He plays
Y-Files
devil's
is
advocate.
brought to you by Audible.
I know what you were saying because I know what you're talking about, but the way you said it, I was like, what?
The sun finally sets. You step out of the abandoned warehouse, keeping to the shadows.
This one's about the
You can't
genetic
be
arms
seen.
race.
You're what's called an
what?
imperfect.
The genetics arm race.
What?
Genetic arms race, like weapons, genetic weapons.
Genetic weapons?
Yeah.
Like
genetic is a crazy
like
word.
biological?
You call them the imperfect. So, like in this particular one,
Your parents conceived you the old-fashioned way, without genetic enhancements and without legal permission. They meant well, but your fate was sealed before you were born. You were 9 years old when the tracers found them.
that's dope. It like, puts a
The
whole
last
fucking-
time you saw your parents, Dad was shoving you down a hatch, whispering for you to run. Before you had time to respond, he closed the hatch and covered it with the carpet. When you heard your mother's muffled screams, you took off down the tunnel. That
He doesn't normally go take this long to get
was
in shit,
17
but-
years ago. You still cling to the hope that they're alive in a prison somewhere, but deep down, you know the truth. Your growling stomach snaps you out of the daydream. Imperfect or not, you still have to eat. And the factory district has plenty of off-the-books work.
Some Hunger Games shit.
Sure, they pay you barely enough to survive, but they don't want a visit from the tracers any more than you do. It takes a
So he paints out this whole shit that like, you become like produced, like if you're not genetically enhanced, you become like hunted down. They don't want any imperfects in their fucking society. You know what I'm saying? So it's like based off of a theory, like what would happen.
Whose theory?
Just anybody that just brings up like, hey, talk about this. Like from the comments and shit like that, and from like
For real?
Patreon, yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He'll throw up these different topics. Like he did one. I was telling you, like
I know this is the guy.
He doesn't
I just never
always
seen this one.
He doesn't kind of always paint this picture.
No, I know.
as
I
much.
watched him before.
Oh, okay.
Several times.
But yeah, he has some. He goes into like fucking mad detail, bro.
Mhm.
And it's dope because.
But he leaves it to you.
Yeah,
to decide.
He doesn't have like an agenda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Besides just kind of going about it creatively and.
You know what CRISPR is?
Yes.
Do you?
No.
Do you?
No.
It's it's designer DNA basically.
Mm.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but CRISPR is basically when it's genetically enhancing the child or the embryo before the child is even it's still an embryo.
Oh, so it's
Making it
basically what
immune
this
to
was-
things and.
You
shit
can-
like
that's
that.
what he was
so
talking
It
about.
was invented from an Indian scientist.
Mhm.
What was the concept?
CRISPR.
CRISPR is an acronym.
CRISPR. Yeah, it's an acronym.
But that's what was just happening.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So but they're.
Well, we have this technology right now today.
No.
Is what I'm saying.
Clearly.
So like
That's
this
why he's
dude, the dude that invented that, he actually went to prison for like 10 years because he used it.
Because of it?
Yeah, he used it on a pregnant chick.
I didn't know that. So that's the thing.
I learned it from that.
We haven't. It's not legal yet.
Yeah.
Because it
To
borders
alter
on
what
the
you want the
whole-
baby to look
the
like?
whole
Well,
cloning
because in
shit.
some shit DNA broke down. Like there's been horrific shit that's kind of happened. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so it's not a legal process yet, but it's a thing we can do. But it's not foolproof yet.
Right.
I think test tube babies are weird.
Look into
That
this
concept.
shit. Yo.
What babies?
Test tube babies.
Well, that's what CRISPR does. CRISPR creates a test tube.
Exactly.
Baby.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
The
not
concept
necessarily
of
though,
that
because
is
it can
strange.
Like they're probably already integrated. We don't
Well,
even know.
so what Frank is getting at is not only
It's
is
still
it the
grown
blue
in
eyes
a
and all
woman.
that shit, but they also
from who
you
though?
can give them immunities to things,
There's people that volunteer and shit.
so
get
you don't
paid.
need vaccines anymore. For example,
What?
so with CRISPR, you can introduce or integrate immunities.
Yeah, it's
that you-
completely changing DNA.
Yeah. So now you don't get AIDS, you don't get cancer, you don't get polio. All the vaccines, for example, that people get, you can be anti-vax or vax, but regardless, my point is that exists.
Yeah, once you get to a level where your DNA doesn't break down.
But you didn't come from a source.
No, it's
Right.
still a female's egg, an embryo.
No, you're created and then it goes into the.
So what they do is
Right.
they'll take a female egg from a female specimen, right, a real live egg, and with that they'll be able to go in and like change the DNA pretty much.
They
so
alter
like
it. They edit.
Yeah,
they edit the DNA,
and they don't just like
That's
bind
crazy.
it with
Yeah.
they don't just like bind it with other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like they changes it.
That's coming from the dad or coming from some random.
No,
The part
you're
that
not-
they're changing is like
the
scientifical.
base,
It's
your
like,
actual
Yeah.
DNA that will be so the egg and the sperm.
Right.
Forget about the sperm.
Yeah.
The egg itself.
It's the combination. Though.
They go. I know, but they go
Well,
into
for
the
that-
egg
in that instance.
and edit the DNA of the egg. First of all, the embryo.
They do?
Yeah, that's what CRISPR is. And then you introduce the sperm and the baby or the child,
Actually, I think
the embryo.
I think they can also do it with like sample. Like you can actually have the egg be fertilized.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
that's-
know enough about it to
yeah,
speak
I
on
don't
it.
remember how.
Well, they definitely can have the egg be fertilized because I know people.
But it's just like how we breed dogs, and you breed for certain things. They can edit it.
Yeah,
on
but
a-
this
on
isn't-
a
yeah, this isn't
molecular
crossing.
level.
This
Right?
isn't-
No, but what I'm saying is how we do selective breeding. They're literally selective breeding, but by editing your DNA.
Right.
And instead of breeding to get rid of something, they're just fucking erasing it and writing new shit.
But it's all
Sounds
in the
like
same
madness.
It's
They're
all in the
getting rid
same.
of the one and making it a zero.
It's all on the same
Who
frequency.
came up with this?
Yeah, it's all in the same
Strange
frequency.
The Indian dude, what was his name?
Yeah, it's an
All
Indian
this
scientist. I can't
tinkering.
remember his name.
They're always tinkering.
There's a crazy documentary on Netflix about CRISPR,
But
which
you know,
is how I learned about
I
it.
think the problem was like her baby, like there was a baby, she was having a baby, like this woman, I don't know who it is, and they knew that something was going to be wrong with the child, so he was like, I could fix that.
I saw that. I read.
And then that's what, like, I think it didn't actually work, and that's what he sent. But like the premise, it's not that he's there, he's like almost there. It just
right.
It's not perfected yet, so it's still illegal. So
if you
how
can just
do
keep
you-
testing on humans,
How
like,
do
it'd
you
be fine.
test something that it's illegal to test?
Yeah,
you
just-
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, just round up like crackheads and shit. Just round them up and
literally
Round
No,
up
I'm-
crackheads
I'm
and change,
I'm fucking
and change their DNA so they don't smoke crack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get them
Oh,
right.
I feel pretty good.
Let's get them right. Line them up.
You guys want to get a coffee?
get 'em right.
it sounds like a Marvel movie.
He said, "I feel great."
Instead of
Guys,
crack
wanna
rock,
get a-
want to
he
get a
said-
macchiato?
He said, "I feel great." You guys want to get a coffee?
Let's get a macchiato instead of a crack rock.
Macchiato is wow. He said, "I feel great."
Latte.
Can I get a cocaine
He
macchiato?
said, "You guys want to get a coffee?"
Double espresso, please.
Nah, you guys want to get a coffee?
I got a meeting at 9.
Everybody starts to become busy.
Right.
I have a shopping list.
Just like that.
That sounds like a dope little Family Guy episode.
Right. Everyone comes down, like sobers up.
Right.
Oh, I gotta mow my lawn. Gutters won't clean themselves.
Gutters is wild.
I'm gonna mow my lawn.
You mowed?
I did 6 fucking hours.
Did you just ask him if he's manscaped?
Bro, I did 6 hours worth of fucking yard work. 6
This
fucking
guy's
hours.
wow. He's
bro.
still on a boat. Him and his guys.
Yeah, no, my shit was overgrown as a motherfucker, bro.
Shit was the wilderness.
Yeah, I cut down mad shit. I cut down a lot of stuff.
Jurassic
I just
Park.
extended fucking hedge clippers.
I was gonna say if you need shit like that, because I'm not really using it where I'm at right now. I got a whole little Milwaukee setup. I got the weed whacker, the trimmer, and something else, and they just clip right on.
I think you
like
should
you
chill.
interchange the parts.
Yeah, find an alternate word for weed whack.
No, but what I'm saying is,
He's got a transformer.
you got to get some batteries or whatever for it. But
Yeah.
Crazy.
This
guy has a weed.
just sitting in my basement.
I generally speaking just buy a tool if I need it.
Whacking weed.
I'm not against that. I'm of the same
If
ilk.
it's a tool I know I'm going to use more than
Yeah,
more than
no, I
once.
do the same thing.
Whacking weeds?
No, I'm about to get a chain. I'm about to get
Well,
a chain.
oh, head trimmer. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, I'm getting a chainsaw.
My head trimmer was like this. It's
chainsaw?
a whole 180 degrees.
That's your neck. That's
I
your
already
neck
have
thing?
one if you need it.
I need a
Oh,
chainsaw.
not, this guy, yo.
If I don't decide to buy it,
Come on, you don't know me by now?
Leatherface?
If I don't decide to buy it, I may hit you up.
Yeah, just let me know. It's
For a
it's
chainsaw?
battery
What do you
operated.
Yeah, because
chainsaw
bro,
for?
trees fall down. Like I had
Tree
mad-
fall down.
bro.
Trees fall down.
Yeah, I had a big ass branch fall in my backyard from the fucking big ass oaks that are behind.
So what's
my
your
house.
plan?
So I chopped it all up and I stacked
Well,
it. I
you see
burnt.
the way a saw works?
You're gonna chop. Oh,
I've already had to do this. I've already done this. This
Yeah,
isn't
he's
now.
not new at this.
Yeah.
You've
He's a
you've
tree
chainsawed
chopper.
Bro, I
a
don't-
whole-
He's a lumber Frank.
Bro, I don't keep the.
Not Jack.
My house
Frank.
isn't the nicest, but it still takes a lot of work to even.
Fuck
keep,
you. That was funny.
To even keep it at this level.
It wasn't.
You know what I mean?
Yes, it was. Fuck off.
You chainsaw the whole tree?
Yeah, I cut that whole fucking.
Like
thing
a
down.
real tree?
Well, it was a big. This branch was a.
Because I know
He
know
can't
some
wrap
people,
his mind
No,
around you.
No,
out
because I
there.
know sometimes,
No, bro,
Tree down.
this
no, 'cause I
branch-
know sometimes it's like right around here.
This
You're
branch.
like,
No. This branch
get
is.
through. I'm talking about like a tree,
Bro, if you look, there's. It's still in my backyard. There's branches like this, big around.
and you chop.
I had to
like,
bro. It was like a whole tree that fell off this. Bro,
He really can't wrap his head around
These are like
it.
Where'd it
200.
fall?
These are like 200-year-old fucking oak trees.
Where'd it
bro.
fall?
And the
What
back.
do you
like,
live in
the
the
back
fucking-
shit? Fucked my fence up the whole nine. I had to repair the fence.
Because you
Bro,
didn't
we're
know what
not
you
in
was doing.
Fucking
No,
the
no.
Midwest.
It just fell on the fence. It bent the whole shit up. I had to fucking
Oh,
chop
and then
it
you
all
had to
up.
solve that.
Yeah.
Got you.
It just fell off the fucking tree.
That was a walk in the park. I thought you were
No,
upright.
This wasn't.
And
no,
you're just
no,
out
no,
there.
no. Hell
I'm
no.
like, okay,
Nah.
Frank.
Yo, this lady
I see
talked. This lady talked to me about it yesterday.
So I'm like,
She's
where did the tree fall?
Nah, I'm scared of heights, bro. I ain't doing that shit.
Nah, niggas hit it from the
I've
bottom.
seen some sketchy shit with chainsaws and trees in the business.
I've seen videos on how to do it though. You do a
I've seen
wind
some
in like an
sketchy
angle,
They say
so
it.
it falls.
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah, you cut like this and
Yeah.
pull the chunk out and then cut the other side and it goes that way. Yeah, it's really not that hard. It's just it's one of the big ass trees. Them
This guy's
motherfuckers,
got
they
to.
climb that
This guy's
shit
got to
and
cut his
fucking-
tree down, bro. This shit's
That
like
shit's
a big
crazy.
ass pine, and it's like bent towards his house. That shit's gonna go down one of these days.
It's gonna go
I
down.
know I lit some fireworks. Like, I got mad crazy fireworks. I still got like mad crazy fireworks. I was lighting shit
You got mad
off.
crazy fireworks?
Yeah, but like I was lighting them last year and them shits was just, I was like, I gotta stop. This is a hazard. This is not good. I can already see things that's going up in flames. I can already see the future.
That's no
I
bueno.
already see the future.
Yeah, but they were lit.
Speaking of seeing
I gotta
the future,
find somewhere to light them where there's like nothing.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because they're like the real deal.
Yeah.
Holyfield.
They was fucking
Thank
houses
you.
up.
I was gonna go there. but
Real
you did it
deal.
for me.
No, they really are. They're not. You
So
know, how
speaking
niggas
of
be getting
seeing
like
the
that.
future-
Hookers and hoes know how I feel.
Have y'all seen? Have y'all seen two-part here? Have y'all seen that Madam Web is on Netflix? And
I already watched it.
and
I went to movies. This
so
year.
I'm watching it. So perfect. The reason I'm watching it is because I'm seeing
kinda
that I know it flopped. That's what I'm getting at.
It was
I
a
know
bad-
it
it was a
flopped.
bad movie.
But I'm hearing that on Netflix, it's one of the most watched movies on Netflix.
Because
Which
everyone's probably like, let's see how bad this flop
It's a
is.
free Marvel.
was it really that bad?
It was kind of bad.
So I should just stop watching it.
I mean, I would just.
I'm at
watch
the
it
subway
just-
part with Spider-Man.
It's just as bad as Ant-Man.
So
Ant-Man was good.
That
Fuck
last
off.
one?
I just like seeing
Last one was
superheroes on screen, like,
Right.
and when they at least the shit looks dope.
Yeah.
Just for the fact that it's comic book characters on screen, right? So
Right.
I'll watch it just for that alone. But overall, the movie's kind of bad.
I don't know anything about her, so
We got to watch it just because it all ties in.
Yeah.
We're fucked.
And it's pretty bad.
says
It's
a guy who
terrible.
hasn't seen half of the Marvel up.
I
Marvel
like
shit
the
out.
I like the Marvels
Only
better.
thing I haven't seen, to be honest, is Captain America 2.
You've seen Moon Knight?
You haven't seen that? That's one of the best fucking movies.
You've
bro.
seen Moon Knight?
You haven't seen The Winter Soldier?
No, I've seen that one. So then
Yeah, see, he hasn't seen Moon Knight though.
Civil War would be number 3.
You haven't seen Hawkeye. You haven't seen Moon Knight.
I've seen What do you mean, Hawkeye?
The TV show on Disney
No,
Plus.
I haven't.
That's what I'm saying. What about
Moon Knight? I've seen.
What about Vision and Wanda and Vision? What about
A
that?
couple episodes. I
yeah,
got to like
see?
3.
So you haven't seen the new movie
Dude,
coming
the
out?
white-
It was
you missed
Agatha
the White
all
Vision?
along.
What else? Keep going.
Yeah, you
Shit.
missed the White
Put
Vision.
You missed White Vision, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You missed some shit.
Okay, why are y'all telling me?
Then there's the Falcon and Captain America show.
never gonna watch
What?
this shit.
That's real?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
That's going on?
it's
Yeah,
already
it's
happening.
actually I actually really like that one.
Yeah, it was dope. I thought it was dope. I enjoyed it.
That sounds corny.
What other? Nah, that shit was fly.
Dude,
yo.
did you see the
Then there was
Nick
Moon
Fury
Knight.
one?
Yep, I saw the Nick Fury one.
I-
I've seen.
it got-
I'm totally caught
Fury
up
got
on
hated
everything.
on, but I actually
Nick
like Fury.
You're talking about with the aliens?
Yeah, with the crawl.
Yeah,
or
I've seen
Skrull.
that. I've seen
That was Secret Wars.
I've seen that.
Then there was She-Hulk, which
got
was
that up outta
decent.
here. She-Hulk I only watched like 3 episodes.
She-Hulk was I kind of
It's connected.
The last few,
But
yeah,
it
the
is?
last
And
few
it was
are the
supposed-
good
Sure?
episodes.
It's interconnected?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she fights Daredevil and
canon.
everything.
Oh my god.
Daredevil
this has to
had
stop.
didn't Daredevil have the yellow and black suit
Yup.
or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are telling too much. All right, listen. What else did I miss?
Bro.
Okay, so She-Hulk, Hawkeye, what we
Moon
got?
Knight.
I seen that.
Oh, okay. well, you didn't say I seen that yet,
I-
so I keep bringing it
No,
up.
I got
Yeah,
that
the
right
the
up
new
out of it.
Daredevil's about to drop.
Yup.
What?
The new Daredevil season.
Okay, wait. So I'm missing She-Hulk.
Falcon and Captain America.
Oh.
Hawkeye.
Echo.
Echo.
No, I seen Echo. That's what
Oh, okay.
Kingpin.
Yeah, yeah,
I seen
yeah.
that.
Seen Punisher?
Hell yeah! You out of your mind? Frank?
WandaVision. You got to watch all of WandaVision. You haven't finished
Yes.
it.
Did you call me?
That was me. I said you out of your mind.
You watched both
No, that's
seasons of What
different.
If?
Yeah.
Both seasons. There's a second season out.
I feel like I
Yeah.
stopped on the second one.
Oh,
It was like
you're
some
wild.
weird stuff happening.
Nah, watch it. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Why don't I remember now? I know I watched it
I
all.
feel like it wasn't like they
Bro,
say it's better.
X-Men
but
97.
That too.
I'm 2 episodes off from finishing that.
Oh my god. Yo,
So
tell
you've
me,
seen the
I've been on
Wolverine
this for
shit?
weeks.
Huh?
Have you seen the Wolverine
You haven't
shit?
seen it?
I won't.
Yeah.
I won't say nothing more than that. You'll know what I'm talking about
Wait,
if you've
you
seen
seen Genosha though, right?
Yeah. It's not looking good.
Yo, tell me, but
They
did you
murdered. They
expect
milled
that,
it,
bro?
No, I'm like, yo, this was happening when we were kids.
No,
We
They
didn't know
added
about
this.
it, but they were planning it.
No, I'm saying they
took
added
this shit
this
to the
flair,
next level,
right?
Yeah.
They added this
I
flair.
was like, yo, this world is real.
Now you gotta check it out.
It's absolute fire.
This shit ain't
and
no-
y'all know
this shit
me.
ain't
I don't
for
fuck
kids.
with animes, and
This
I'm
shit
watching
ain't for
the hell
kids.
out
It's
of
not
this shit.
super brutal throughout all of it, but when it gets towards the end, man,
No, it's
Yo, what
you know
about the
it
scene?
is?
What about the scene where
It's
where
not
Cyclops?
invincible.
it's not invincible.
It's not invincible,
It's in
but it's
between original X-Men and Invincible.
yeah.
It
So
lives
what
in
about
that
the scene
world.
where the fucking what is it? The X-wing. The X-wing blows up and Cyclops and they're catching everybody. Rogue's catching people and shit, and they're falling and Cyclops shoots the ground to stop himself from hitting the ground.
Yeah.
You've seen that part already. I guarantee you've seen it already.
Yeah, it's in like the first episode.
Of the X-Men 97 shit. That's one of my favorite parts so far. I've never been like a super
He
crazy
lands.
Cyclops
He's like,
fan.
to me, my X-Men.
Yeah, yo.
He said what?
That shit had
To
like
me,
the
my
hair.
X-Men.
Yeah, yo. So their fault. The X-wing gets blown up, and everyone who
Why
can't
don't I
fly,
remember that?
Morph turns into Archangel.
Probably
and-
because you're a loser.
and starts catching people. And
got
Rogue,
me, you got me.
Rogue goes and catches Gambit. Rogue goes and catches Gambit and someone else. And Cyclops is falling, and he opens his visor all the way and shoots the ground below him, and uses the force from his eyes to slow his descent.
And he
and
says-
then lands. It's bow.
He says,
Like,
to me, my N-words.
Yeah.
Yo, you're having a great time tonight. This guy over here. He's like, we're closing
Yo,
this
I did not
motherfucker out. This guy. Was he on the boat?
He was supposed to be. Y'all both were.
Jesus.
It was a meme. It's on the shit.
It
said it though. It said it. Scott Summers. He said to me, my.
That's funny as
If
fuck.
you could have powers, what would you want?
Shit.
I think like morph.
Regenerative healing.
Morph is dope because he can morph in this.
You say regenerative healing?
I would want Wolverine's shit.
I'd want to be like Morph because he can have everybody's power. All he has to do is transform into them. He's
got limitations though.
Well, yeah.
I don't remember what they said his limitations were.
But still, he can.
It's got to be, I think, mainly physical.
I was gonna say, I think he's weaker as a whole. The fragile being.
No,
he is. When
he
he's
came
not
in
something
clutch.
else.
He's coming
when he's not something else. He is weaker.
Bro, he's been coming in clutch in the show.
Hell yeah.
They're utilizing the shit out of him to show mad
because they murked him when we were kids.
No. Now he's turned into.
You were like Morph,
bro. He's turned into Colossus. He's turned into
he became
Psylocke.
busy. He became busy.
Yeah, bro. He turned into mad people. Bro.
I remember when X-Men 97
Spider-Man,
first
I think.
came out and you were telling me to watch it. I was like, yo, I need to watch this at least the first episode. And I started watching it and I'm like, hold on a minute. Wait, why is Morph here? I was like, nah, I can't watch this. I need to go back and watch it.
You gotta admit though, the last few Marvel Jones has been really lackluster.
Yeah, this X-Men shit is absolute fire.
No, not that.
No, but I'm saying I'm agreeing with you, and I'm saying this right here.
I hope this started the cycle of new. Like,
I think this whole Kang, this dude not playing Kang, kind of fucked shit up.
Yeah,
I think that's didn't help. Not to say that didn't have any bad.
They're just gonna shift to Doctor Doom.
Now they're just throwing shit against the wall.
No, they're gonna shift to Doctor Doom now because it was supposed to be Kang and Doctor Doom.
For real?
Yeah, if they, I hope they finally do.
That's
Dr.
what. That's
Doom
the
dopely.
rumor. That's the rumor.
That would have been out of control.
They need to do
Who's
it.
beating them?
They need to do this shit dopely,
No,
bro.
well, originally it was supposed to be there was supposed to be two major villains, and they were leading towards Kang, and the rumor was it was going to be Doctor Doom, and I got to look into it, but I think they've already locked down an actor and shit, and it's confirmed that Doctor Doom is going to be.
I think they need to
major
CGI it,
part coming
Doctor
up.
Doom.
But it's not going to be till like 26 or something. Like it's going to be a while before we see him.
They need to CGI him to look like the comic books that they did Thanos.
I agree. They're introducing X-Men now, and then Fantastic Four happens, and then that's when Doctor Doom happens.
And then mutants. Well, they might be calling it X-Men now, but they're calling it the mutants before.
Yeah.
What, the older New Mutants?
That's supposed to be a movie.
Like the New Mutants?
Yeah.
Have we seen
but no, it's not the new mutants. It's just the mutants. Instead of
That
using
was good. I enjoyed it.
So I did too, actually. But they're saying instead of using X-Men as a title, they're saying the mutants.
Yeah.
At least that was the plan before, anyways. I don't know if
they're
that's
tying
changed.
X-Men 97 into the world too somehow.
Yeah, that would be dope. That'd be dope.
Like they're using X-Men 97 to introduce the X-Men, and then they're gonna be in the mutants. We're gonna see them with Deadpool and Wolverine coming out.
Yeah,
and all that.
But I think this is gonna be this dude's last time as Wolverine, probably.
Oh, most definitely. He said it flat out. He only did it because he asked him to.
Yeah,
he's like as old as like the nigga that
He's
was hiding the Golden Child.
He's still jacked as shit.
So we haven't seen it yet, obviously, but the whole like rumor is that this is Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, basically. Like he goes through all the different
Rewrites it.
multiverses. Yeah,
That's a dope idea.
and that's how we introduce the X-Men, which is why Wolverine's in it because he meets up with
But
him
think about it.
in the X-Men multiverse.
You can recast everybody from scratch.
That's why they're doing it. That's the rumor, at least, but nobody knows because we haven't seen it yet.
I mean, I think that'd be a good idea because you don't want to necessarily retire all these characters.
Why is he's doing what?
So in the comic books, Deadpool killed
Yeah.
every Marvel character.
Yeah.
Deadpool,
Every Marvel
everybody. He
character?
kills everybody.
Kills them all.
Deadpool kills the Marvel universe. It was called. Literally everybody. He's the only one left. And that's
Heroes,
villains, everyone. He kills them all.
Kills them all.
Seriously.
He's capable of that?
Yes.
In this story.
Yeah. So the rumor is it's along those lines of the Deadpool and Wolverine shit. And that's how he meets up with Wolverine.
Yeah,
'cause
there's
he ends
scenes,
up multiversal.
There's
and-
scenes from previous movies like in there, like you seen Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. That when they're in the beginning, when they're in the winter like place, snow and shit, fucking going into the Hydra building.
Yeah.
They part of the clips that they've shown on YouTube is of him porting back to that.
Oh, I
He's
haven't
using the
seen that
TVA to be able to just go to whatever timeline.
Oh, that's another thing. Loki. Have you seen Loki?
Mhm.
Okay, you've seen all the seasons of Loki.
Mhm.
Okay, so you know
Yeah.
TVA.
So like
Alright,
the
good.
TVA comes to this dude. That's how like this whole thing.
and
pretty
he
much
starts bouncing through all the different multiverses.
Yeah, he's got to like save shit.
We don't know. We haven't seen it.
No.
You know what I mean? It's not out.
When does this come out?
Pretty soon,
A
I
couple
think.
weeks. Yeah. I want to say end
They have
of June,
another Marvel movie coming
middle of
out
June,
soon,
something
right?
like that.
Not just that one. Don't.
No, they slowed down on all that. We're not getting the onslaught of Marvel shit like we were for a while because they watered it down. July 25th it comes out. Oh yeah, play one.
The Demon Realm.
Have you seen any of the trailers for it yet, Lance?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What, early on.
oh no. Have you seen the official like trailer that
This
just
is
Not
dropped?
that. Not that long.
This is-
not,
I think this is
If
it.
this is long, no. Pause.
I am soaking wet right now. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
See, right there.
This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die? Shut up. Oh my god. What you thinking about? Get the fuck off of me. Shh. Almost done. Almost done what? Getting my knife out of your buttocks, you pervert. Get your mind out of my pants.
I've never seen that one.
That's fucking awesome.
Yo, Ryan is wild.
Oh man, I can't fucking wait.
Hell,
Look
no,
at
me
this
too.
nigga joking
You can
in
buy
this
tickets
nigga's-
now. They just came out for sale recently. My boy just got his.
Oh, but that
boy's
nigga,
about
you,
to come
you
back.
sure it comes out in July? Why would I buy
Just said
tickets in
July 20th because everyone's buying tickets for it. It's gonna be so. Haven't you learned this lesson already?
It's in July,
but it's been hyped for fucking like 9 years.
Hello, we're very excited to be joining you July 26th.
See, get tickets now.
But we should set the table correctly. We're mostly going to make enemies with Disney. Huh, Paul Rudd finally aged. And make a lot of jokes at Hugh's expense. Come again. So sit back, relax, while we travel to a place where grown men and women walk around in tights and act like it's not a giant cultural cry for help. Oh! Because this is cinema.
That shit looks like it's about to be epic.
I told you.
Yeah, I think I'm
welcome
gonna invest.
You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave. Hi, Peanut. I'm gonna need you to come with me right now. Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go. Oh, whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40. You don't want this. Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I'm about to lose everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
That was
Want
crazy.
to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Trust me,
What a
kid,
great
I'm no
song
hero.
to use.
You were an X-Man.
See, they say
You were
it.
the X-Man. I am soaking wet right now.
Boys are so silly.
Yo, that is.
This is what I'm talking about. Big, slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching powder?
They know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even Forrest Gump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta go see this.
Yeah.
There's a new Beverly Hills Cop coming out.
I seen that
is.
today.
Axel 6 or Axel 5, whatever the fuck it's called.
Axel F.
Axel F. Yeah.
That looks dope.
See, he got my tickets already. Shit is gonna be fire.
Who said that?
Wes Craig.
Oh,
What up,
hell
Wes?
no. I'm about to invest.
I'm going, bro.
You bought yours?
No, but I'm going to.
Nah, I gotta invest. I'm just
Tomorrow,
trying to think. I gotta just think. I gotta think of the capacity.
Yeah, it's like, yo, they've been going hard like this. Pause for like two.
Yeah,
like
you gotta
2 years
relax.
now.
You gotta find an alternative.
It's been like 2 years that they've been like really promoting this shit.
Yeah, that shit's about to be lit. I'm eager to see like what they make out of it because like the possibilities are endless.
This was being filmed during COVID, and then before COVID, and then COVID happened. We were supposed to have this.
So it's
movie,
highly
like,
anticipated. I get it. All right.
We were supposed to have this shit like a year and a half.
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
I wonder if Colossus is gonna make an appearance.
Can you relax?
Who knows?
He's been in every one. Deadpool. Have you not seen Deadpool?
I did.
I fell asleep every time I watched it.
What? You're
Deadpool?
bugging. The Juggernaut? That
The
part
first
was
rated R
awesome.
Marvel
Wait,
movie.
Who said they fell asleep on Deadpool?
No, this is the first rated R.
Nah, you know how disrespectful that is.
Number 2 wasn't released by Marvel.
No, it was Sony.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive it was still Sony.
Really?
I'm pretty positive it's the last one. I could be wrong.
shit.
Now that you say that,
I don't. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think that's why all the jokes about that are in this movie
Mm.
because now it's Disney. That's why they're
Owning a rated R movie. It's crazy.
He said,
Nah,
he
because
said
this is
white girl
lit.
interrupted.
Yeah, let's wrap this.
Hey, you heard him. He said Feige said
Show
COVID, the one
interrupted.
thing off limits. Kevin Feige, like you
Some
talk about.
cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
What about Bolivian marching powder?
They know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl interrupted?
Even Forrest Gump.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Forrest Gump?
Do you want to build a snowman? Did you hear? She said, "Do you want to build a snowman?"
He said even Forrest Bump. Whoa, what's that?
What?
Oh yeah, Beetlejuice Part 2 is fire.
Yeah, I watched the trailer for that today.
The new one.
Yeah.
And you watched
Watch
the
that real quick, then we'll get off.
Here's a preview. Be warned. It's intense.
Oh yeah, the new version of the song is wild. That shit sounds spooky. Yeah, let's get to it.
We might have to
Grandpa
fill the
is
theater
dead.
for this because
That
my wife
feels
wants to see
hard.
this shit too.
Yeah, sometimes I think life is harder.
When I was a teenager, a trickster demon terrorized our entire family and tried to force me to marry him. I believed he was gone forever until you found this in the attic.
Ew. Who's Beetlejuice?
Don't ever say that name.
When Beetlejuice knocked her up, he had her.
I am serious. If you say it 3 times, he will appear.
Beetlejuice.
The juice is loose. I'm gonna make you so happy.
And that's really Michael Keaton too.
It looks like almost the same.
It's him. He's back.
It's all the original cast.
That boy been back.
The dead. Can they coexist?
Oh.
That's what we're here to find out.
Yeah, shit getting real.
Where is Beetlejuice?
Where's Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
Feel free to express yourselves. Don't be afraid.
You're a figment of my imagination.
Really? Is this a figment of your imagination?
Remember the Beetlejuice action figures?
Hell
When it came out, you press the button and the spikes would come out of them and shit.
Hell yeah, they would get lit. I used to have mad action figures. Frank be drawing. I had my action figures. Josh be jerking off.
Oh shit!
That was
All right.
Wow.
On that note, we're out of here, folks.
Damn, no wonder y'all so close.
You gotta relax.
Wow. You did like his
I
bat.
mean, you opened the door for that, bro. All I did was walk through it.
He worked for you.
He
Y'all
wasn't
should just
jerking off
work.
though.
So, what? See, I knew.
All right.
I
He
know.
worked it for you. We're out of this bitch. We'll see. I
Yeah,
can't.
this bitch like an aborted fetus.
You guys take us out. Aye, aye.
I gotta get it on the back end. Money for never subtracting. Take a picture, moment never lasting. Bitch, I don't need no caption. Why I can't be my dad? Got a lead, got a gang, got a fat. I gotta get it on the back end. Money for never subtracting. Take a picture, moment never lasting. Bitch, I don't need no caption. Why I can't be my dad? Got a lead, got a gang, got a fat. All y'all niggas big lame, smell like piss stains. Red Dead revolver on my fucking hip, man. And y'all really got me pissed off. So they really made my dick sore. Nobody, so I'm just tryna get off. I don't really care what shit court. Cold stage need a big pretty nigga, but I'm built just like Rick Ross. Big nigga, bust off. So I bring out the bust off. They judge me every day, but nigga, fuck off. Yeah, I watch anime. Bitch, you just a lame. Guitars on me, fit that dread. Shoot up with me, yeah. With the colors, pants, spray. Fade to black, fade away. I'm just trying to persevere. Nigga never gonna shine. Light don't shine in the night, don't night. Don't shine really fat when I walk in, niggas stand. Got a knife in my hand, got his blood in my hand. Got his bitch on my dick. She don't like you, nigga, yeah. Back in. Money for never subtracting. Take a picture, moment never lasting. Bitch, I don't need no caption. Why I can't be my dad? Got a lead, got a gang, got a fat. I gotta get it on the back end. Money for never subtracting. Take a picture, moment never lasting. Bitch, I don't